Morning, everybody. Tobin and where is he? Oh, because he's here today.
Hobnobbing.
He's hobnobbing. So he's hobnobbing,
and
Murderer. She's late.
Murderer's late.
She's late. I mean, so can you hit my buttons up there, Vlad, so I can hit these fools with some reasons?
Go ahead.
-1 for tardiness, for hobnobbery.
Man.
Wait. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
That's Leroy. That's when he's going to come in. Wait. Can I tell you something?
Yeah. Let me tell you what happened. Here he comes. Rolling in with his pancakes whenever you please, dude. Not logged into the computer. Okay.
Let me tell you
not
something.
logged in.
When Leroy sees
not logged
food,
in.
When Leroy
pancakes.
sees
Don't hide
food,
your pancakes. I know you have them.
When Leroy
Don't
sees
just
food.
go get your food. Go get your food. You don't have to hide it in shame. I know why you're late. I saw you skipping down, and he was peacocking, dude.
Oh,
this
man.
dude was happy. He's like, pancakes.
It's food.
He is unbelievable.
Let me tell you something. When there's food, there's food, Leroy's going to stop and eat.
He's got salt. Are those croquetas with the eggs? You're unbelievable.
Let me tell you something. When there's food, Leroy's going to eat.
I mean, of course he is, but
Leroy,
could he have at least gotten logged in before he lleft, just so he could have been a boop? Where are you then? Where are you then? Then where are you? Because I would see you backstage if you were here. I would. Okay, just the button. Just the button, just the headphones. It's all right, baby. We'll get to it whenever we get to it. Because what is it? Spirit Day? What do we have going on here? Everybody's wearing jerseys. I saw that. Yeah.
I just didn't hit enter.
Right.
I was all logged in.
Well, kind of.
Wait,
I was logged in.
Kind of. I don't see your camera though. Did you activate your camera?
Leroy, just like that. Oh, you're wrong.
Yep.
It's all right.
It's all good though. It's all right because we love you, but. I saw you. My favorite thing, though, out of all of it, was that you tried to hide the food. He's like, "Oh no," because what? I thought the reason was going to be you were having a meeting or something. I knew why you left. I knew why you weren't here. You smelt it like a Looney Tune. You smelt like the plume, like the pie on the shelf.
It looked like a little get together down there with a whole bunch of people. Like too much, right? The jersey. Too much.
I don't
know. No. That doesn't still hide the fact that you were late.
Yep.
That what?
You were late.
-1 for tardiness.
And you hit yourself. Good.
Hey,
Good.
That's great.
That was beautiful.
That's great.
Oh,
That's
man.
great. That's great.
Oh, God.
Vlad, we got a bunch of it today. Because here, let's show you. We got 3 for you. Okay.
-1 for tardiness. -1 for hobnobbery. -1 for technological snafu.
Triple crown, dude. Hat trick.
Oh,
okay?
man. In the first 5 minutes.
Is your orbital bone okay?
Got a CTE.
Cut me, Mick.
Got CTE right now.
Off the head in the middle.
Off the headphones.
Dude, these headphones have been kicking my ass.
Those things got recoil on them, dude. Like some.
No,
snap.
it's not Lawrence Taylor. No, it's not Sam Mills.
Nope.
No,
it's the headphones.
It's the headphones.
Sam Mills was tiny.
Oh my goodness.
He still hit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I'm not. I'm just saying he was tiny.
Well, let's get to our headlines, which are brought to us by the great folks over at Doral Hyundai. Home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Hyundai or DoralHyundai.com. Cats back at it tonight, dude. Panthers on the ice against the Philadelphia Flyers. 7 o'clock is your puck drop from Ameren Bank Arena. Dade South has referred to this as the Grand Slam. You went to go get a Grand Slam breakfast, and you ended up with the Grand Slam of -1 reasons.
Give yourself a Grand Slam.
It's crazy, man.
Hey, Dolphins fans,
Hmm?
you could be the Browns fans. You
What's
could
that?
be a Browns fan, and they're sitting here arguing about Stefanski non-committal on designated Browns backup.
Oh, hello, cowboy boots.
Oh,
Boot scoot late.
Oh, you fell for it.
You cannot talk.
No.
Fake.
He's already taken his
Wait a minute.
punishment.
Wait a minute. The only reason why you knew that is if you was late too, listening on the
For
radio.
rambling.
Parking?
There's no parking.
There is no parking. There is no parking, but also,
What do you mean there's no parking?
you can definitely find parking if you're.
There
here,
is parking.
If you were here there was a lot of parking at 950.
Yes, just give me everything.
There was a lot of parking at 950. There was. That's true. What do you have, like chips in there? What's going on? You got snacks?
They went to get food. That's all they wanted to do.
You mean,
So much hobnobbing and eating.
That's crazy. I didn't get Mike to say eat. I need to get him to say that.
Because that's not a word, and he probably laugh at you.
It's a big word for me, dog.
It's a big word for me, dog.
-1 for tardiness, for hobnobbery.
Man, crazy. Anyway, Cat's back on the ice tonight, taking on the Flyers. Champ's back in action, and can't wait to see him. The Heat, they fell to the San Antonio Spurs last night. A loss that wasn't a loss, because let me tell you something, dude.
Stop it.
What a night.
For Kel'el.
What a night, dude. Kel'el Jakučionis.
The youth movement.
Oh, the two Utes. Really, the three Utes, because Jaime Jaquez.
I mean,
woo, he threw it on Wembanyama. Threw it down. You won't see it.
You know,
Hmm?
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. You know how this plays out.
What do you mean?
When the season starts, all the stuff we're talking about, they sitting in the corner.
Why are you immediately going to that? Because
it's happening.
I don't know.
I'm just playing a trend here.
Kasparas
That's what
Jakučionis,
happened.
he looks more than ready. An assist machine. That
Okay.
chemistry,
Okay.
some things go together well, man.
Okay.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
We have this conversation.
peanut butter jelly.
We have this conversation every year.
Kasparas Jakučionis and Kel'el Ware.
We have this conversation every year.
I'm telling
Do
you,
we
dude.
not?
Last night,
Do we not have this conversation every year? We see guys playing the preseason,
Mhm.
and then they never play.
no, not always. And look, Kel'el Ware, he just got the call out from Spo. It's not about the message.
He always gets calls up.
It's how you respond. And how does he respond? With a big-time game against Victor Wembanyama. He has Wemby in hell. I mean, quite frankly. Victor Wembanyama left that exhibition last night. They won, mind you. And he was like whining to the referee. Wembanyama, please help me. Because he doesn't know what to do when somebody's his actual size. That's the problem. When somebody can actually match up with them, he's like, what the hell
Shaq
is this?
said it was the other way.
How much? Wait,
I don't care what
Shaq
Shaq.
said
I don't
it's
care
a
what Shaq
smaller guy, the way they back it.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something,
How
dude.
much of a sample size is this?
2 for 2.
12 seconds.
2 for 2.
2 games.
2 for 2.
2 games.
Did you not see him block Wembanyama not even jumping?
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like,
Don't be dismissive.
I'm not being dismissive.
You're being dismissive.
I'm not being dismissive.
Kind of are.
Like, you know, the best definition of making winning plays?
Hmm?
Winning.
Come on.
like,
Preseason.
like, ain't nobody ever said after.
I'm
you
out.
lost
Wait
the
a minute.
game.
What did you just say?
I said the
Preseason,
best
though.
way.
It's preseason.
Like, come
and
on. What are you doing?
I'm saying the same thing he's doing.
You're so silly.
Wait a minute. You're making it sound like this was game 7.
Dude, Bismack Biyombo was playing the last 3 minutes. Did you
Okay.
know he was still in the league?
No.
Nah, you didn't.
'Cause you got what I need.
Don't lash out.
Because you say just a friend. Dude, I'm just saying. I'm not taking away.
You
Kel'el
literally
played
are
that-
taking away.
No,
you
listen.
literally are though.
No, listen.
You are. Which is typical. I knew you were going to
No.
do this.
No, Kel'el played really well. I'm not taking away from that. I think that one of the things that you can take from how things are going with him is he's very responsive to, the direction that Spo's taking. However, all these other guys that you're talking about, they're not going to even play. Because I've seen Spo.
You don't think Kel'el Ware did play middle of the year?
No,
last year. He
yes,
did play.
I'm
So
not
I don't know
saying-
why you're doing
I'm
that.
not
It's like
including-
it's a pointless thing to say because he did play last year.
I'm not talking about Kel'el.
Why not? He had the
I'm
best
talking-
game yesterday.
You kind of take all of this and kind of get away from my point. My point was,
But your point doesn't
you
stand.
talk about all these
Your point
guys.
doesn't
I'm
stand,
not talking
though.
about Kel'el.
But
I
you're
know
talking about
Kel'el's gonna
Kasparas?
play. I'm talking about all these other guys that you talk about like this. They're going to be sitting at the end of the bench.
Okay, I've talked about one guy, Kel'el Ware.
No. Okay.
I mentioned Kasparas Jakučionis. I probably know that he's not going to play, but he was awesome last night for his first
Yeah,
preseason game.
I'm not disputing.
Okay.
But let's not
But here's the thing. This is why I take umbrage with you.
Umbrage, spell it.
I take umbrage with you because You just want to play defense against excitement.
That's not
It is true.
true.
It is true. Let me hear me out on this. You want to make a point about he's not going to play when he is going to play. All right. Very clearly,
Jakučionis?
I'm not talking about
Kel'el Ware.
Kel'el.
Well, then why? Why? He's the lead story. He's the lead story, baby.
You went on about 5 guys.
I went on about 3. I mentioned Kasparas Jakučionis and Jaime Jaquez, who, by the way, has played in the past. He stunk up the joint, so he lost his role. So that doesn't really go to your point either. The only one that would go with it is the rookie, which he's a rookie, but you wouldn't say the first performance that he has out there on the preseason, and he is just dishing the ball all over the place because Goran Dragic, greatest mentor of them all, has led this man to the ways of the Heat. And I don't know, you immediately want to do it because I'm excited about something. And what can we do here? We can
wait. So here's the funny part about all of this. At no point in time, and the reason why we get into it so much, at no point in time do you maybe go overboard a little bit.
Nope.
Okay. Then sure.
Well,
you can say what you want.
Okay, but
I'm not.
What have I gone
you're
overboard
not-
about?
Huh?
What have I said they won the
You
championship?
always do it.
What have I gone overboard about in the last 6 minutes, other than the
6
fact that
minutes.
you
Now
got
we going back 6
the fact that
minutes.
you got knocked out by your own headphones?
Oh no, I did.
Okay, so
Um,
like,
You were late. You can't laugh.
yeah, you can't.
Excuse me.
You were very
Excuse
tardy.
me. Aren't you guys quibbling right now? Don't drag me.
Well,
into
it's
this.
just he's a fun slayer. That's all he is.
He is a fun slayer.
He's a fun slayer. Like he
you
sits
just
here.
trying to get the
Wait,
stick
whoa.
off of
I'm
you.
here talking
Whoa.
You're just trying to get the
You saw that?
And look at you, raining on their cloud.
Wow, Leroy, you see that? You see how she just turned her back?
No, because she don't want that
wow.
stink on her.
Mhm.
Bernadette Arnold. Look at
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
What did you say?
Bernadette,
Dick.
because you're a birder.
JFig's a birderer.
So no. All right. Go ahead.
You don't think
Do
it?
you.
Let me just say something. Just hear me out on this.
Uh-huh.
You don't think it's exciting to have the only player in the league that could go with Victor Wembanyama?
In a preseason game?
But he's done in regular season too. So that
2 games.
2 games. So 2 for 2.
That's the sample size, bro.
That's the same.
Well, that's all I have.
All right.
What happened to the game in
Hold on.
San Antonio?
What did happen in the game in San Antonio?
Yeah, what happened?
I don't recall.
You don't recall?
I don't recall.
Did he not play?
Did he not play? I don't recall. I'm being genuine. Did he lose?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you seem to forget.
Seems
that
like he
game.
leads the series then.
What, a preseason
See-
game?
Seems like it's a 2-1 series lead.
Oh, preseason.
Vlad.
You
Seems
just
like
said
it's
it's
a 2-1 series.
preseason. You
Vlad.
just said it's preseason.
Glad. See,
Did you see?
I-
Did you see him cook?
go at him. It ain't me.
No,
I
no, no,
told
no, no.
you. Go
No,
ahead.
no, no, no.
taking
I'm
0.
genuinely asking a question though. This guy's 7'5". They list him at.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, nobody.
He had a
is saying-
reverse alley-oop over Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, that was crazy.
because he's too damn tall.
Uh-huh.
This guy, number 7 on the Heat, the warehouse, didn't leave his feet
Uh-huh.
and blocked him to the floor.
Yeah.
You don't think that's kind of awesome to have one of those?
Yes, absolutely.
Why don't you seem like it?
What do you mean?
Because you're like,
What am I supposed to be doing?
Because it's a
The
preseason game.
third preseason
Because
game.
all you've said is preseason not going to play, and who cares? They lost.
No, I didn't say it about Kel'el. I did not say it about Kel'el.
Dude,
I said about all the other guys you were talking about.
Okay, you can stop saying all the other guys. I'd mentioned 3 guys, and I have not talked about any of them since I mentioned that point. So
Okay.
you keep going back to this point, and I really am at this point.
we
worried that
do this every year, though.
We should really put you in protocol because of that hit that
We
you took
do.
to the head.
Don't
You
deflect.
really
gotta
don't
love-
deflect.
I
you gotta
think-
love
every
AI.
year,
I think
every
it's
year
amazing.
when we go through preseason,
You gotta love AI.
we go through the same thing, and then they end up in Sioux Falls.
I don't know.
Listen to this, right? While Kel'el Ware had an outstanding individual performance against Victor Wembanyama
Mhm.
in January of 2025, Wembanyama still remains the superior, more dominant player overall.
Who says this?
Google AI.
Google AI.
Oh, who cares what Google says? It's probably
Now, if it was the other way around, you
isn't
would've
Google
been,
AI based in
you know, if it
France?
was the other way around,
You know it's based in France, right?
Hey,
How convenient.
I'm not.
we,
That's why. See, I stayed out of it.
What?
we.
Hold on though. Hold on. Nobody's sitting here and saying Victor Wembanyama is not a good player.
I'm not saying that at all.
I'm not saying that at
But
all.
you're saying that Kel'el Ware owns him.
I'm not. Well,
You know why? Wait,
Well,
you overdo it,
Mhm.
and then when there's an issue or when I say something about it, you go, "Oh, you're raining on my parade."
After 5 years, I've just graduated into like second level of Tobinism.
congratulations.
It took 5 years, but I've elevated to the second level because Tobin is really trying to say that Victor Wembanyama cannot hold a candle
That's not what I said.
to Kel'el.
I didn't say not
You're
hold a
tr-
candle.
you're
I'm
trying to
saying
imply.
I'm saying that
You're
he's-
implying.
Vlad.
You're implying.
How many people in the league?
There's not many.
How many
There's
people in the
not
league
many.
can physically go with that guy?
How many people are 7 foot
Yeah, but 7 foot like
plus?
Kel'el is.
Plus,
Like athletic. Did you see the threes?
Yeah, I
The
mean,
threes.
he started feeling froggy too with the step backs.
Yeah, but then he faked the three and then did the old slap.
no, I'm gonna tell you
Oh,
the
my
move
goodness.
that really impressed me.
Hmm?
The and one dunk off the missed rebound. That was
Oh,
That was
yeah.
good.
That was
No,
good.
was good.
That was
Wait,
big boy. That was
the
big boy.
rebound?
Yeah.
The me
That
bound.
was good.
No, it wasn't a me
It wasn't the
bound.
me bound.
No, it wasn't a
somebody
me
else?
bound.
Okay.
It wasn't a me bound.
Right.
He went for the shot, missed it, grabbed it, and just said, "Little man, I'm taking you to a flight to Dunkville."
I'm not here to say that he is Victor Wembanyama. All I'm saying is the entire NBA media landscape right now, all the podcast boys out there and every blogger and every writer wants to say Victor Wembanyama. ESPN said he's a top 5 player already, which I think is a little crazy.
Who?
Victor Wembanyama.
He is.
Top 5? Top 5?
You know, if Kel'el had the skills package that Victor has, you would be saying that he's a top 5 player. You know that, right?
Top 5 already? I don't think anybody can say he's a top 5 player already.
Tobin, if he was wearing a Miami Heat uniform, you would be saying he's a top 5 player.
That's the argument that I have.
I don't
more
think
than
so.
anything.
I don't
It's
think
not even
Oh.
about
you gotta have hold on. You gotta have some accolades and chops. You can't just show up as being a physical freak. Like Anthony Edwards keeps moving his team through the playoffs. This guy has been in the lottery the last 2 years. Now I understand that he got blood clots, but they weren't going there last year either. So I'm just saying top 5 strong. I'm not saying top 10, top on the fringes of the top 10. Fine. Yes, he's one of the biggest freaks in the league. Top 5, dude.
Yeah.
Can you win an MVP?
You got to play enough games first.
No, I'm just saying. Can you win an MVP before we do that?
You got to play enough games first.
No, but that's not fair. I'm not saying a crazy thing here.
No.
Just because you're one of the biggest physical freaks that's like ever walked onto the court doesn't mean you're a top 5 player when you walk right on the court.
Neither did Anthony either.
Yeah, it took a while before anybody would consider him that. He's got to
Right.
do some things. But my point is, even with everybody putting him up there, you may have one of the only guys in the league that
stay
can
front.
go with him.
No, you do have the only
And
one.
that's
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, when you play them 2 times a year. Now, if you were seeing them in the finals every year, that would be you would have the X factor.
We'll see who gets there first. The race is on.
So wait, you're telling me there's a race between Kel'el?
The race is
Vlad,
on.
Vlad,
The race is
Vlad,
on.
Vlad,
No,
The
Leroy.
race is on, my friend.
Leroy.
We got to take a break.
Leroy.
We're way over.
Leroy.
We gotta take a
Wait a minute.
because
Yeah, hurry up
some-
and go to break.
No.
Hurry up and
Well,
go to break after you drop
I mean,
that.
half
Look,
hold
Wait,
on.
what are you trying to
Hold on.
say? What are you trying to
Half
say?
the show was 5 minutes late. Let's get back on clock. There you go. Jason Jackson last night on the Miami Heat audio experience. Kel'el Ware, 29 points.
I'm starting to realize why we sometimes bicker over nothing.
Why?
So I come in, I sit down, I'm listening to a little montage, right? To which this man next to me just looks up and goes, I don't trust llamas. Like, just,
It was so random.
right? It's just, I'm like, what?
Wait, well, we're listening to a montage.
Yes,
of
and he just looked over to he looked over at me and said, I don't trust llamas.
It was on the commercial. Man,
like, it doesn't matter.
no, but that's why.
That's how random it is.
I don't trust him. Do you trust him?
No, listen, I'm black.
Hmm?
We are very careful when it comes to the wildlife.
So you don't.
White folks want to go pet them and touch them and feed them.
Why don't you trust them?
It's their face, dude.
Not the fact that they slobber. And
Yeah, that too. But
spit
they
everywhere.
spit on you
they're
for no
they're just
reason.
they're not nice creatures.
Really?
And I don't really. Can I trust tree? I don't know what the difference is between a llama and an alpaca.
The trust
Are they the same?
Hey, there's two people in this box right here that it won't matter. Right?
Right.
The only
I'm
people that
Googling.
need to know is you and Jennifer. And Jennifer might, because yes, she's not really intangible. She's Latino. So you might be on the island with this one.
Latina.
Latina.
Yeah, I can't tell the difference either.
Thank you.
There's actually an article that says alpaca versus llama.
Alpaca's the one that is the thing everybody wants, right?
Yeah.
They make the great jackets.
So
No, they make the great
Denzel,
furs. Yes.
this is alpaca. You got to block that.
That's it. But nobody ever says that with llama.
Nobody ever have a llama jacket.
Llama-
Nobody
Llama's-
wants to wear a llama.
Llama's got that stinky fur.
I don't know, dude.
I mean, llamas is referred to as another thing.
There's a lot of articles now that I look at it.
How about that?
It's,
See?
You know
it's
what?
referred to as a weapon. That's what they call llamas.
Hmm.
Oh, that's cute. The llamas in Peru.
Hmm.
Cute.
The Peruvian horse. I'll take my honest one.
see what I'm saying? Like,
-1.
so when you actually say
Cute.
something legit and I attack you,
Right.
it's because I'm so used to like the other nonsense you say, and you go, no, not this time. I'm serious.
You know what? They're really cute.
I don't trust him though. You've been around him?
I don't trust
So
anybody
wait,
that just
Can
spits
I ask you a
random.
question? But you'll
No.
crawl up in a tree and feed a giraffe.
Yeah.
Why?
Giraffes are fun.
I got to tell you, if I got to go 8 feet up in the air to feed something that fights with his neck,
Technically,
I'm out.
you
But
don't have
giraffes
to.
got-
Go to the zoo. You
The giraffe's got such a long tongue. Like you don't even like come in contact. They're just almost like a
but what if they get mad and they beat you up with their neck? That's how they fight. That you ever seen a giraffe fight?
Oh yeah.
That's ridiculous.
What,
Oh,
they
yeah.
necking each other?
Yes, they.
We saw it last night. Heat Spurs.
Oh, Kel'el versus Wembanyama.
Yep.
Two giraffes.
2 giraffes.
I tell you what is he 7'4"?
7'5" is what they're saying now.
Wembanyama-
7'5".
That dude falls. He got the Joel Embiid.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't.
He's always on the ground.
He's light. Don't say that. He's actually coordinated more. He's more
I tell you what, though,
coordinated than the other 7-footers. That
Kel'el looks
usually have.
real smooth with his. I would like him to pump his arms a little bit more when he runs down the court because, he also has the Napoleon Dynamite.
I did think that Jakučionis looked pretty good though. I was wondering how he's going to look in his first game. He looked pretty good.
Mhm.
He was. He didn't shoot very much. He didn't,
Right.
and then did get the turnovers at the end. So we see that part. But man,
He
He-
made a 3.
you know what he does? That he's just like, you know what I should do? I should throw it up to the tall guy. Genius. He had like 10 assists, but I think 7 of them were to Kel'el.
I mean,
Great.
like,
What a plan.
yeah,
Don't overthink it.
don't overthink it.
I gotta tell you though,
I mean, he got a little froggy with the threes. Let's just be
Little bit.
clear. Like,
a little bit.
I mean, like, yeah.
Gogi though, he was there yesterday. I was like, oh, look at him.
You didn't
The
even
mentor.
go.
I know.
You
but he
couldn't
was,
go. Oh my goodness! If you'd have went,
oh,
that would have been just
forget it.
Gogi.
I love that guy.
The reunion of the friends.
The
He's-
reunion.
He's the best. What a gem. This Bam though.
What about Bam?
He said he wasn't. You ain't hear what he was saying before the game.
What do you say?
It ain't about that right now.
It ain't about what?
Getting everybody else comfortable.
Wrong. Wrong.
Okay.
Hit some buckets.
So you're trying to say do what your girl did and hit the buckets?
She's cold, man.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
Like
God.
your girl did.
Double
Oh my God.
move.
Oh my God. What a killer she
They
is.
mentioned Bam on the telecast.
Good.
Say she went
Apparently-
to Miami and worked out with her boyfriend.
Apparently they were watching in the locker room last night. I wasn't there, but that's the word. They were watching her get that game winner. She's awesome.
Awesome.
The best.
I didn't think it was going to be a sweep though.
Well,
Phoenix
it
was
might-
pretty good this year.
Maybe gentlemen. Maybe what do you is that a lady sweep? What do you call a what do you
4-0,
what
they
do-
play 7-game series.
No, I know, but I'm saying if it's in 5, what do
Lady
they
like sweep.
is it just a lady sweep? What do they say to that?
We just extended the season.
No,
That's it.
well, we have
No.
a term. If it's
Gentlewoman?
a 5-game
That's the
series,
term.
it's a gentleman sweep.
Yeah, so is
So
it a
what is it?
gentlewoman sweep?
No, we can't say gentlewoman. Ladylike.
I don't know.
No. Ladylike doesn't have the like gentlemen's. It's not like it has to do with like
What's a
England,
yeah,
English,
what's a
like-
What
it
the hell
is-
is ladylike? What do you think ladylike is?
dude.
guess it's Lazy River says kind lady sweep.
Well, it says gentlewoman
Gentlewoman sweep?
on Google.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll take it.
that's it.
That's long, but
It may not even get to that.
Ladylike means you're
Gentlewoman.
doing something like a lady,
Did you see
which is kind of offensive.
dude,
really.
did you see the Blue Jays one yesterday?
Yeah, I
And then
did.
Did you see Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Big Papi rubbing it right in Jeter's face? Oh my God, it was so good yesterday. They go out and they go to this Jeter, and he's just got that sourpuss on his face. Like, you know, A-Rod will roll with the punches. He'll have a little bit of
He
fun.
ain't a Yankee. He ain't a true Yankee.
Well, I know.
I
but
mean, but I would say this. A-Rod has had to go through being the brunt of everybody. And
That's
he's
true.
redone his. So now when you make a joke of him or a joke about him, he laughs at it because he knows
It's a-
where he came from.
it's a very odd thing, though.
Jeter's never been hated.
Yes, he is.
I mean, you know what I mean. And when he was a baseball player.
Can't do any wrong in New York.
Right. So
I don't think he likes being on set there with Big Papi. I think Big
No,
Papi-
him and Papi are cool. He just doesn't.
Big
He doesn't
Papi's
like A-Rod.
too much fun.
He doesn't like A-Rod.
still,
Big Papi busts out. You know what he did yesterday? He busts out 2 sombreros. He said, "Hey, welcome. You can join me in Cancun."
Yeah, he's right though.
Hey, listen, those Blue Jays are good. They've been good all year.
yeah, it's crazy because the teams that we just made assumptions about, right?
Who?
They Dodgers, Yankees, Padres,
You mean the teams that
Dodgers
made
are
the
still in
playoffs?
it.
huh?
You
Dodgers
No, I
still
know
in it.
Dodgers are, but I'm just saying
The teams that
before
made the
season.
playoffs.
Clayton Kershaw got batted around yesterday, though. Oh my
Really?
God, yeah, it turned into that. And they put him out there.
Oh wait, but they were getting killed already though.
No, but they got
No, Yamato got crushed.
he got. They were still in it though, and then it was just boom. Like
So what's
beat-
that series 2-2?
2-1.
No,
2-1.
2-1 filthy. 2-1
Three.
2-1 filthy. Tigers evened up their series, so that's
Deuce,
going
deuce.
5. And then the Cubs staved off elimination. Yesterday.
One thing I will say, the one sport that doesn't give a rat's ass about market, baseball.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Can't do it. It's too
Can't.
weird.
It's too weird. It's the umps and everything. They're not gonna cheat the game.
A courteous sweep. Dade South says.
Courteous.
A courteous
that.
sweep is nice.
I like a courteous sweep.
Okay.
That's good.
I don't think she's going to be courteous. I think
They're gunning.
I think Asia's coming in with a broom.
Fo.
It would make sense. She won her 4th MVP, and she's going.
That's
after
crazy.
her
Was it be the
third title?
third title or fourth?
I think third,
Third.
but her 4th NBA final. I mean
Yeah.
WNBA final.
Yeah.
Good.
I
Bam,
mean, and they started the season terrible.
maybe
I know.
she'll inspire Bam.
That would be nice.
He wasn't in anything yesterday, huh?
He hit 2 shots at the end, but
They
I'm
don't
just
throw
like,
to. They don't go to Bam like they go to her though.
Well, they need to. He needs to get it going. I'm not here for another.
I
2
would
months.
just, when I
last-
watch this team,
All his numbers got fried last year because of the first 2 months of the season. Couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat. Then he got it going. I can't have him having another slow start. All right.
I mean,
This isn't
like,
let's get going.
you know what helps you make shots?
Hmm?
Making shots.
Yeah.
So like,
I like that.
my man, my
Words
man.
means
No,
words.
Save
I'm
that.
just saying. I'm just saying. Bam say I'm gonna get it going. I'm gonna get it going. I'm gonna wait
He
till
tried last night. They weren't
But you
going.
see what I'm saying? Like that, you need to get it going because the last time you was in that Heat uniform last year,
Mhm.
you couldn't hit water from a boat. So like I get it. I know what he's trying to do, But wait a minute. You got to get your stuff going too.
I don't know if you know this, but our leading scorer is not out there. I kind of need no slumpy in the early going of the season.
I don't know. But I tell you what, though.
That Norm Powell, though. Whew.
Yeah.
So that's your go-to guy down the stretch until Hero
Is
comes
I
back.
think
Norm?
so. Yeah. He's impressive.
He is. I mean, Keyshawn, my man was kicking the ball all over the
Yeah,
place.
I know.
I'm like, what are we doing? Like,
It's going to take.
You're athletic and everything, but you can't do none of that without the
He
basketball.
doesn't seem to know how to unlock it sometimes, you know?
Right. Like, he got to be in open court,
Yeah.
which is not like,
Moose. I still love him, though.
he's a moose. Yeah.
Take a break. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM as we take you guys up until 2. You can't count on much, but you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. Watch your local NFL game all season long. Kicking off with a juicy Week 6 matchup between the LA Chargers and Miami Dolphins. That's how they write it. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today. I'm not saying, it's a nice thing for them to say that it's juicy. You want to know how I know it's not juicy? No Kevin Harlan.
He doesn't do your game.
We're not worthy of him. We're not worthy of him. We're not. Oh, we do have your guy. I think Charles Davis is on because they
because
they
he
pushed
was
him
on
down.
with Joe.
Charles
I
Davis.
still holler at him every now and then.
Ron Pitts.
We just laugh. I mean,
That's the
it
craziest
would go
thing I've
down in history as one of the funniest stories I've ever been involved in.
I legitimately think about it every time a player is getting chased down. I think about that every single time.
Because the crazy thing is that when I told Jay, I told the story in Cleveland, and so Jay called Charles, and he goes, "Yeah, that wasn't me."
It's amazing.
And I'm like, "What?" And so Jay's laughing because
the craziest thing though is he said that him and Pitts used to do games together.
right.
That's what's wild about
Right.
it. It's like this weird Kevin Bacon thing, and I wonder what it would sound. What those did it sound back in the day? Remember when the Marlins had Severino and Todd Hollinsworth, and you could not tell them
Yes!
apart?
Yes.
It's like that. What the broadcast sounded like.
Well, I mean, it like just like I'm like, Charles, no. I thought we were cool. Right. He goes, "Yeah, it wasn't me." And I'm like, I carried that. I carried that around for a long time.
I know you did, dude.
Yeah.
You're not a grudge holder.
Yeah, I'm not a grudge holder, but I'm like, why would he say something like that?
Let's get to a Tito's fantasy update. Tito's handmade vodka is America's favorite vodka
Ooh.
for a reason. Distilled 6 times till it's just right. Tito's is known for great vodka, giving back, and doing good for dogs. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Incorporated, Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly. Tua appeared on the injury report yesterday.
Hurt
With
feelings?
We got to get to something that he said.
Sensitive heart.
He has two great things that you would love with Tua. One, hip injury, which awesome, and left thumb, which
I mean, keep in mind, let's be clear about the injury report. The injury report is there simply because if you have anything, a bump, bruise, or whatever, you go in the injury report. So everybody's transparent. It doesn't mean that he's hurt. It doesn't mean
he was limited in practice, though.
That's why he had to be on the injury report.
Yeah. Give him a couple throws off. Put Quinn Ewers out there for practice.
Dude, can I just? This will be the end of me at this job.
Why?
Because everybody wants to get new this, new that, and whatever.
New stuff's fun, dude. Did you
And
see that
then-
preseason
hold
game last
on,
night?
Hold on. And then when I asked them, okay, what's your solution? Your solution is as ridiculous as you just wanting to clean house. So when I say, hey, y'all want to move on from Tua? Okay, he's got $53 million guaranteed. Who you gonna bring in? Anybody, somebody in the draft. It doesn't matter. So, that's not an answer, though. So, if I took and told you, right, that you have an employee or whatever that next year is guaranteed, you may have questions about how they do the job, and you don't know if that's going to be the guy in the future or the girl that you hired in the future, but you ain't going to just dismiss them and give that money away.
What's the scenario here, though? Are the Dolphins cleaning house in your
It
case?
doesn't matter.
It does matter. It absolutely matters.
So if they're cleaning house, if the Dolphins are cleaning house, you think they'd cut bait and just pay $52 million?
Yes.
Denver did.
Do you understand? Okay, that you think your team is bad now. If you have $53 million less in salary, regardless of who it is, that you're going to be worse?
Who are they paying, though?
What do you mean?
Like, who are they going to pay with that money?
You don't know. It does. Next year, Tua's money's guaranteed.
Yes.
It counts against the books.
Understood.
So if you get rid of him, you still got to pay it.
Yeah, but you could go with a rookie quarterback. Like that's done.
Like-
It's been done before.
Denver's doing it now.
Denver's the only team that's done that for that number.
I think San Francisco did it as well.
No,
I think they did.
not for that amount of money, dude.
Well, nobody's amount of money that amount.
No,
of money.
but I'm
Daniel
saying-
Jones, they just did it in New York.
No, he wasn't. No
Yeah,
money
he is.
against the
Yes,
cap.
he did. He
4 years,
signed a new
160.
extension with them. Yes, he is. They're
He
on
signed a new. No, but he didn't count. He only counted like 20 million against
Dude,
the cap.
they cut bait on Daniel Jones the year they paid him.
Yeah, but
I guarantee that the Daniel
it
Jones money
depends
also
on
against that
what
cap.
they counted against the cap, not when they cut him.
Okay, but here's the thing: if you are sitting here and you're cleaning house, I'd imagine that we all know that you're going to take a step back here. Like that's the inevitability of the NFL. And if you're going to do that, one, do you want to have somebody as Tua who could probably lead you to like 7 wins, 6 wins, who knows?
Mhm.
And you have like a 8th pick, or do you
Right.
want to really like screw the pooch?
But here's the part I think drives me. I get people wanting to move on. I'm not even mad at that. Okay. The problem is everybody wants to do this to fix the problem without giving a solution as to how to fix the problem. If you want a different quarterback, where are you going to get one? And to just say, oh, we can just get one in the draft. What if this year's draft class isn't good? Then you're going to end up reaching on a quarterback.
Yeah, or you could just wait until the next year.
That's what I'm saying. So why get rid of Tua and wait till next year?
Because then you're going to end up with a terrible pick.
I don't
understand. Like, first of all, here's what's crazy to me. Okay. We're not talking about a Dolphins team that's like, I could kind of get your argument right now if the Dolphins were like gonna barely make the playoffs, right?
No,
Like,
no,
I
I'm not-
understand.
this has nothing to do with.
I'm talking about right now.
Okay.
They're already one of the worst teams in football. What do they
Okay.
have to lose? They're very clearly
Yeah.
what they're doing isn't working.
See, I look at it from the standpoint of all the years I've been around football and hearing the complaints of teams, and I know that for a fact that if you do this, that it's going to cost you not only next year but the following years, because if you don't get it right, you're going to be terrible for a long time.
It depends.
And
I mean,
no, it doesn't.
It does depend because
I've seen it. It happens a lot.
okay, but it's one of these things. Like if you look around, look at Indianapolis. Nobody would have thought this year that Daniel Jones finds a new situation for
Right.
him, and it would have worked out
Gotcha.
great.
Yeah.
You know,
It worked.
Baker Mayfield in Tampa Bay. Like maybe that's something will shake their way. Like there is something to be said for, hey, a situation's not working out. It is time to move on. I said this is a guy who's like, I'm a Tua fan. Now listen, he's got to get better at press conferences. His press conferences have been like bang your head against the wall bad the last 4 weeks. I need whoever is there to coach Tua up.
Mike McDaniel.
You need to coach him up in press conferences.
Mike's coaching him up.
You need to say, hey, Tua, when they ask about fans, shut up. Just do better with those questions. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. I'm just saying what you're saying is
Not appropriate.
not the best route, dude.
Right.
Because there's this thing called the internet. It doesn't forget. And they also will take you wildly out of context. And I just feel like he never sees it coming. But it doesn't really matter. He doesn't see it. So it only angers all of us. But like, I'm like, dude,
So what happened now?
we got to take a break. But it's not our Tua. I'm going to talk about Tua. It's just a regular old second hour where we happen to be talking about Tua, but it's not our Tua.
There's no longer an hour.
I
Tua.
just want to be clear.
Listen. You don't have to be clear. We're all familiar with
Sometimes
what
they
this-
do. Some people
No.
are unaware of
Hey.
the suspension. Some
No,
people
no,
are
no.
unaware.
Let's just put it this now. The hour 2 is done for the rest of 2025.
It looks that way.
Looks that
It
way.
looks that way.
What, they gonna go 9-3 in the next 12?
That would be what it has to take, yes. You know. But I mean, that's like saying, you know, I don't know, a Pokemon's gonna walk in here. It's not gonna happen.
Scooby, come here.
He's not a Pokemon, he's a real dog.
He's a Pokemon.
Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program.
Will you?
Yeah, we don't have a guest to replay.
Damn.
What a shame.
Dude,
Booking
we had a good run for a while.
you know,
Like
yeah.
Tobin would call me at least once a week and go, Thursday, 5. But then he would do the nice thing. Look, if you got something to do, don't worry about it. I'm like, yo, stop. Belichick says he's fully committed to North Carolina.
Okay.
Not that football team.
That was a crazy thing that was happening yesterday with Bill Belichick. There was a lot of stories coming out, and there's a lot of rats when it comes to college football. The leaks in college football are great because you know somebody always knows something, right? There's some
Right.
Todd the intern who's like, Mr. Feinbaum, I got a scoop for you. Like they just they're just sitting here spitting all the tea, and apparently like there was a report yesterday. Let me get the reporter who did this. Where's those screenshots?
That he's looking to do a Nick Saban?
Yeah, so this guy is
Miami?
No.
oh, I don't
Leave
think
North Carolina.
this
know
was
to come to his
Ali
office.
Connolly who reported yesterday. Per sources, Bill Belichick has discussed a buyout with North Carolina's hierarchy. Belichick has signaled a willingness to trigger his own $1 million buyout if he could find a soft landing with another team or in media. Members of Belichick's coaching staff have already spoken to other schools that are expected to be in the college football playoff about taking roles during the postseason. From one coach, quote, "The rats are leaving the ship."
I mean,
Wow. Some staffers believe change will come within the next 2 weeks. Reports of serious recruiting violations remain under investigation by UNC. Recruiting and practice violations have already been proven by the school, according to multiple sources. Using recruit violations to knock down coaches' buyout has become standard practice. If Belichick cannot find a landing spot to trigger his own buyout, he's expected to accept a greatly reduced compromised rate. Belichick's communication with his staff in the past 2 weeks has been described as weird and distant by multiple members of UNC's coaching staff. Multiple coaches were unable to get a hold of him during UNC's bye week. That's probably because he was off in Jupiter with his squeeze. From one UNC defensive assistant, quote, "What we've done to these kids is bleeped up." There's also been quotes from parents that have said, like, it is an unbelievably bad atmosphere over there at UNC right now. And then yesterday, in the greatest damage is done that there has ever been, because everybody already sees this for what it is.
We got damage. We got rats. Come
Yep.
on.
There was a joint statement put out, or a simultaneous statement put out between North Carolina and Bill Belichick, which says, from Bill Belichick, quote, "I am fully committed to UNC football and the program we're building here." And then Bubba Cunningham, the sports director over there, "Coach Belichick has the full support of the Department of Athletics and University." So that's what they did to cool tensions yesterday.
which means it'll be over in a week or two.
Yep.
I think one of the biggest issues, there's two issues. One, talent. Like, let's not sugarcoat it. You need talent to win. They don't have the level of talent at the point to win. Two, you could have all the schemes in the world, but the difference between a good player in college and an average player in college is much greater than the difference between a good player in the NFL and an average player, right? Because saying that you are a D1 football player is not, and not playing, is saying a whole lot, is a lot different than saying I'm an NFL player on a roster, but I don't play that much. You're still an NFL player. You've still made it through all those different levels. So I think the talent part of it is big, because look, when was the last time you heard anybody say, "I'm going to that school because of the coach"? It's always because of the school.
Mac Brown?
Huh? Because of the school, though. Like, guess what? Mac Brown got people to go to Texas. He couldn't get nobody to go to North Carolina or Tulane.
Yeah, the thing that's different here, though, and I think where the arrogance comes in, and it's not just Bill, it's unfortunately your boy Michael Lombardi. Like, I think they thought because in today's new day and age of
That they could just get
that they could walk in, buy everybody, and this was going to be fixed because Bill is so good at football, and he is. Like, no one's denying he's a great football coach, but you think you're going to walk in with these kids and just boom, it's going to be like the NFL. And first of all, listen, Bill Belichick's talent evaluation in New England the last few years
was terrible.
not great.
You
and
know
second of all, their kids, like the margin for error, higher.
Right. You know what's crazy? I bet you they all thought Dion did it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I could get somebody to do it. And,
No.
And what it does is, which you all should understand is how good a job Dion did to turn that franchise around.
There is a age gap difference between Dion and
No,
Bill.
but I'm just saying
relatability.
But both parties thought they could come in and do what Dion did. And Bill Belichick probably said, okay, you're right about that, though. How many 18-year-olds can relate to Bill Belichick? Now, I will say this. The Bill Belichick that you see isn't the Bill Belichick.
It's not.
That it really isn't.
No,
right?
this man has been completely changed by this young squeeze because she has made him a media mogul. And honestly, look, good for her in that she was able to make Bill Belichick a really good media personality the last few years. But I think there's a little bit of like the idea that you're going to come in and just all of a sudden dial up your old tricks. Like, I don't think it works like that anymore, man.
Mm-mm.
I don't think it works like that anymore. And
Especially
then on top of it,
when you don't have, like, again, you in the NFL, you could coach average NFL players to make a system that makes them look better based on positioning or whatever. But they still in college, like, that's not that easy. It's not that easy because the talent from the top to the bottom is so great that you can't just take an average guy and say, yeah, we're going to have this defense or this offense that's going to make them look like a good one or a competent one. It doesn't work like that as well.
nothing about this has actually been about the football. And that's like as far away from his brand as possible because it's all just been distractions and nonsense. And it's just like, sometimes I think there are points where like you could just clearly see something is let's just cut bait. It's not going to work. And Urban Meyer with the Jaguars, you're just like, hey, that was a disaster.
He had some situations.
I mean, he's playing,
he
touchy-feely at his own bar. So I mean, there was other stuff that was going to get him out.
But that was on top of him already being a disaster, kicking a kicker, and then on top of it, he goes and he gets videotaped at the bar. Like that's the cherry on top.
Right.
He already knew that it was already headed towards that. He was looking like this was going to be a disaster. This Bill Belichick thing, it's like you could just tell off the bat. It's like there were talks that people can't talk to him directly. They got to go to Jordan Hudson. That they had the whole weird interview that happened at CBS. Then you get to the practices. It's like I just think that one of these things is like this is not the guy that anybody really expected, and also he has a sense of like pettiness and revenge for how his NFL career ended. There's reports that they weren't allowed to post Drake May highlights on Twitter. Every school does that. They post videos of their alum and what they're doing in the NFL. And they're like, no Patriots highlights. It's like, come on, dude. What are we doing?
I mean, like, I thought that you would feel like,
Respect the petty?
Yeah.
Look, game recognizes game. There's no doubt about that.
I gotta tell you.
But again, that's not what you're supposed to. That's not Bill Belichick. You're supposed to be like all things are aside. All things are everything. Nothing comes before the football. That's the way it's supposed to be. I thought that's what I've heard.
On to Cincinnati.
And now it's just like can't even catch me during the bye week because I'm probably on Jupiter playing uppies with Jordan.
Exactly, and there's nothing wrong with that.
There is nothing wrong with that.
Let him.
Bill Belichick has done everything there is to do. If I were him, What do I got to prove something?
I gotta
Carolina
tell you,
for?
Not to you.
Can I
fools.
tell you what is weird about all of this? I watched Bill Belichick on the sidelines.
Yep.
He has not blown up one time.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't gotten angry. He hasn't raised his voice. And I'm like,
Young Lovin.
no. I'm like, he's changed.
Young Lovin.
There's certain he doesn't yell,
Pedro Serrano.
but
Remember,
there's certain moments where, and I would say it's about all coaches.
He's got his Jobu.
There's a difference between mistakes and just carelessness.
Joe Boob.
Coaches hate careless. there you go again, dude.
No, that was great. That was
He's out
good.
here trying to make a point.
No, that was
You
good.
guys are out here
That was
just
good.
joking.
You were making a great point.
No. When I say something and he comes in and say, why you always dismiss it? Why you always this is worse.
I'm not dismissive. I agree
But
with
you
you.
can't say Serrano without me saying Jobu and then he's saying Jobu. That's funny. Like that was
You get it right because of his new squeeze.
That was funny.
Literally only you two laughed.
That's all need. That's the only
That's
two
all
that
we
need
need.
to laugh.
That's all we need.
A co-conspirator. As long as you have a co-conspirator, you're good. That's all. Like soon as he sees somebody else smile, that means I'm on the right track.
Having fun, baby. You make great points though.
Valid.
Very
strong
valid.
Name
points.
one.
That he's not the same guy anymore. It's tough. I agree with you.
Wait a minute.
That's why I
No,
don't dismiss
here's
you. It's
what
not
I
the
don't
same.
get.
Listening
When
to
I
you.
get mad, right? And when you get carried away
Mhm.
and you call me dismissive and this and that and
Yeah.
that, at least I listen.
No, you don't. That's
Yes,
not
I
true.
do.
That's not true. You set the entire Kel'el segment saying I was talking about Kasparas Jakučionis.
No, I wasn't.
Or
I
like
knew-
10
Felt
people.
that way. Felt that way.
No.
Or 10 people. Like I was like, "Who? What 10?
You don't think you're a little over exuberant towards certain heat things at times at the wrong possible time, at a time during the year where it has no relevance to what your season's going to
You know what? Let me defend. I'm gonna defend my client here.
Thank you.
Who's
I'm
your
gonna defend
client?
my client. I'm gonna defend my client, Tobin.
Did he hire you?
No, but I'm.
I just did.
He just did pro bono.
Like Fletch, we don't do nothing for free around
The
here.
other day he was a doctor, and now look
Another-
at
Yeah.
now
So,
look at him.
yeah.
Another reason Bill Belichick has changed. He's pro bono. Blue Chew. Tar Heel Blue Chew.
Listen, when your football season professionally has gone down the toilet, you're looking for anything to get you by the fall and winter. Therefore, the Miami Heat season, his true love is the Miami Heat. He loves them. So therefore, he's going to look for anything positive with the Miami Heat to talk about. Therefore, season hasn't begun.
And I love new stuff.
He loves new stuff. He loves his European players. He loves tall time. So all of that's going to be professed out on the, in the radio waves for us to, get inspired, because
I had
1 in 4 Dolphins is not inspiring. Nobody wants to talk about that constantly.
I do got to get to Tua though. I do have to get to Tua. Terrible answer yesterday. But before that, I just want to say, look, did I have more fun watching last night's preseason game than any regular season game last year? The answer is yes. But that doesn't mean I overreact to preseason.
Any response by the defense?
Yeah, I can't say it.
Mouth it out.
No. That's some BS, Alado.
Leave.
Take a break. We're back after this. program. Vlad, can you boost up my buttons here, please?
-1 for tardiness,
I was
for
right
hobnobbery,
there.
But you were talking to
for hobnobbery,
I was talking to Vlad.
and you were
for
talking
hobnobbery.
to Lupe, who was wearing a Justin Herbert jersey.
Yeah, that is weird.
That is, I think, just come to find out she's
So
a
we
she's
were
a
just
Charger
talking
fan.
about it, and
Huh.
also she's from.
She was born in San Diego.
All right, well, yeah, that's credentials. It did take me back though. I was like, what? That was a little odd
she
to
was
see.
born there.
Good for her though.
But I could guarantee you, she wouldn't know Justin Herbert if he walk right through this building.
She does. She knows she's from Oregon.
Huh?
I saw
That's
Don't
no, no.
underestimate my girl.
I think I saw Gabby. Was Gabby wearing a? Was she wearing
Oregon.
a Marcus Mariota jersey?
Yeah.
A lot of Oregon love,
We
man.
love Oregon.
Random today. You know? Look what you built, Mario Cristobal. Good for you, dude.
You know that's probably going to be the national title game, right?
Oregon versus Miami. That'd be cool. That would be cool.
We just dismissing Ohio State? I don't like them, but
You'll take care of them. You always do.
You like your peoples? You like your ops?
I'm just saying, we just dismissing them.
Not
They did win the championship last year, and they're undefeated this year.
They still can't beat Michigan.
They didn't have to beat them last year.
It doesn't matter. You still can't beat Michigan.
Okay.
That's what you told us.
It's not you.
I have a feeling he was a
listen,
fifth in a row to Michigan.
You know what I tell them? I said there used to be a rule you couldn't win a national championship without beating Michigan. So the way I look at it, we back-to-back champs.
That's the way I would look at it. I like that.
They
theory.
hate it. Dude, Vlad. That's my old Tobin right there.
I like that.
I just let that thing go up.
You're good.
Hey, I just look, pull the pin and throw that thing in there.
He did
And wait for the combustion.
He did that in an airport to some Ohio State fans.
Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah. Oh yeah. I said, hey, you know what?
Mhm.
The way I look at it, in order to win a national championship, you got to beat Ohio State or beat Michigan. So the way I look at it, we back-to-back champs, and they flipped out.
The another person who's not worried about it, Tua, not worried about it. He was asked about how he deals with fans who are perturbed. This is what he had to say.
One of the things that McDaniel praised you for earlier today is your ability to tune out the noise, right? Both positive and negative. Obviously that's easier said than done. How have you been able to do that? And has it grown a little bit more difficult this year with, the losses?
Yeah, I would say it hasn't been as difficult this year, just because, as I've said in prior interviews, I'm not on social media. Like, I don't have any of that. And then outside of that, like I go home, I see my kids, whether I throw 5 picks or 5 touchdowns, we win the game, we lose the game. I get to come home to my kids who are happy to see me every time.
I don't want to hear that.
So can I just say,
Just get
better
at this.
why you I'm gotta fight. Listen to this. Okay. So dedicated to the quibble that he goes to bat for OSU. Okay, jackass. You do realize Ohio State and Oregon play in the same conference, and I was more talking about you dismissing Ohio State over Oregon, not Miami. You do realize that, right? Okay, thank you.
-1.
As you were.
Dave.
Like that's all I was. When
Not
they
you,
said-
but to the
yeah. When they said Oregon,
No, I got
versus- I said, wait a minute. Ohio State just won a national championship. We just dismissed them.
And they are the
Oregon's in the Big Ten too.
And they are the number 1 team in the country. So.
Right. Right. But they said, oh, just to argue, he will back Ohio State. Really? Really? Be better.
Search it to his answer. I need a better answer.
That's
than that.
you got
Can I just say this? And I understand what he's trying to do.
Yep,
People don't want to hear that.
dude.
Like
that's it.
people want you. Look,
I'm glad
the
you.
last thing people want to, and I'm not saying this, and because I don't think this is true.
Mhm.
The last thing people want to think is that you don't care about what's going on.
Yep.
And when you say stuff like that, it gives the appearance that you're.
I'm very happy that Tua is an awesome dad. He the video of
No,
him.
dude.
No, I'm serious. I saw that video.
Oh, you cried on Sunday.
I saw. I did. I made him my we have a segment, predict the game ball. I picked Tua because of this adorable video of him hugging the kids before the game. I was like, oh, look at that. I'm happy for him, right? I'm glad that Tua's an awesome dad. But dude, leave them out of it.
Right, but that's
Don't blame us on your picks.
that's my point. Like I would say this to fans.
Mhm.
You think that this doesn't hurt me? I've been a winner my whole life.
Yeah.
I lost more games my rookie year than I lost in high school and college put together. You think this don't hurt?
Mhm.
I said, so
TNP.
let's start there.
As Dade South
If you
says,
ever give the appearance or it looks or suggests that you're not hurting like the rest of us,
Mhm.
it comes across the way we're all assuming this Tua comment is coming across, because that's the way people gonna look at it.
I think.
Oh, he doesn't care if he wins or loses. He just all he wants, and that's not the case.
I remember the Flores days of Tua when Tua was really getting like you felt bad for him, and I felt like he was wearing a lot of that stuff. So I'm sure that this dude's got some scars as far as like hearing people's commentary on stuff. But I do think, as the most prevalent voice of the team publicly, I do think you kind of need to have some awareness of being like, hey, I understand the fans are upset. We're going to do everything we can to turn this around. And you can say the social media thing. I know every player lies about that. I don't have social media. I don't hear anything.
No. Listen,
Fine. That's fine.
I call myself not that petty,
Mhm.
right? But I find myself responding every now and
Yeah.
then.
That's fine. But, the flip on that should be like, hey, we're going to do everything. Let me tell you something. If you have a stinker this Sunday, that ain't social media in the stands.
Right.
They're going to boo, and they're going to be pissed. So, look, I'm glad that Tua's being an awesome dad. I think his kids are probably thinking to themselves, did you not see the middle packed again, Dad? The linebacker was right there. Just watch Bluey, kid. Shut up.
I mean, I get it. I just think don't get mad at Tua because everybody doesn't have the ability to be aware. And it just seems like some of his comments, he's only looking at it from what he's trying to say
Mm-hmm.
and not what people are hearing. And it's a tough spot, right?
Do certain athletes, especially quarterbacks, do they put themselves in like a certain bubble? Because like that, it sounds almost like Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is always
you have to, because
expressing positivity and everything like that. And what happened to him over the last couple of years is that his guy, the guy that's always giving him positive reinforcements and all of that, he passed away. And once he passed away, while he was struggling in Denver, it just continued. It just continued because Russell's whole image is about being positive,
right?
Mm-hmm.
And once he lost that guy, it started he didn't have that positive reinforcement, that guy to go to talk. So that's why I'm wondering with Tua, because a lot of the answers just seem like you're not aware. But I'm just saying, maybe you're so focused you put yourself in a bubble.
I think there's definitely that to them. That's what I say. Like, I go back to the early days of Tua when he was, basically had people in the organization who didn't want him there, and he's like, up on these podiums, he's like, I don't not feel wanted. Like, he is always a very honest guy. And as media, you do appreciate honesty, but also you gotta have some, as a
you
guy,
can't have it both ways though.
Yeah.
If a guy's always honest, then be it.
I think you can keep some things to yourself too. Like,
I mean, that's part of it though.
I don't know.
Like, listen, look, I get, and I even understand what he's trying to say. Right? Like, I've heard players say, look, whether I win or lose, when I get home to my kids, they don't care. They just want daddy, and that's that's a good thing.
He's lucky he doesn't have my kids, because when I have a bad bit, my kids tell me about it. Sophia's ruthless, dude.
We know.
She's ruthless.
So I get it. But in the environment that he's in, wouldn't be the next time to be so nonchalant about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But I always tell people, if I handled that situation like you, I'd be you. Something about Tua, you say, I like the honesty, and if he's just being that consistently, then respect it. Right? Even if you don't like what he has to say or how he says it. The dude ain't never did, he's always been consistent with
He's not a liar.
trying to give
I don't
honest answers.
He's a very
now,
honest
whether
guy.
you like those answers or not, that's a whole nother conversation. But you can't say, I like the way the dude is honest, like Gogi, right? Football Gogi, and then complain about the honest answers.
Yeah, but Gogi always knew the temperament, right? Like Gogi would say the right thing at the right time. He would.
Yeah,
if Gogi thought like Bam was playing soft, he'd be like, he got to be more aggressive.
Right.
And he knew like the temperament of the situation. I just kind of feel like Tua doesn't know how to, he's always throwing 99. Like he never knows when the changeup is,
And again,
he could have ended the answer after that on social media.
Yes,
thing, and I've been like,
again,
I just want to win,
but
man.
that's the other thing.
Miserable.
But the problem, the other thing is that
I just want to not lose all the time,
right.
and then because you're gonna do this, and then it's gonna be like, great, we're gonna end a third game with an interception.
What sucks is that so we listen to Tua, and the problem is, I'm gonna tell you whose fault it is. Y'all want to know whose fault it is?
I feel like it's gonna backfire on me.
It's Mike McDaniel's fault.
Oh,
you know why?
What's that?
Because all his answers are super, super long, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you notice, when people were asking questions with Bill Belichick was the coach, short, precise, to the point, keep it moving. Now, Tua's starting to kind of.
Tua's got his own podcast going every single week. He's got topics like du jour. Usually QBs and coaches usually.
Right.
I don't even know what Justin Herbert's voice sounds like. And the only reason I know what Patrick Mahomes says is because he's got a funny voice, but he doesn't say anything interesting.
I can't tell you what Justin Herbert says.
I can't even tell you if Jalen Hurts tells you anything.
Jalen Hurts doesn't say anything.
He does the same thing. He's like, we need to execute on offense. We got to better execute. That's all. They don't give you much. I
anticipated this question.
It's your fault, Mike.
And the defense.
What would Socrates say to that?
Oh no.
It's
I just think part of it is we all appreciate his honesty until we don't. And you just gotta, if you say, hey, he's honest, he says what he feels or whatever, like it's not coming from a bad place. He doesn't really lash out. He just gives his opinion on it. That's fine. On the other side of it,
you can honestly
understand where people are right now, and know, like, and let's just be honest. As a fan thinks like this, dude, if I'm miserable because my team is losing, I do not want to hear you going home having a good time. I want us to ride this misery out.
Agreed.
That's so I get all that.
No, but it's kind of hard.
I know.
It's kind of hard. You got fans, but this is where fans are going to get upset. But it's not the players' fault.
No,
you want them to be upset, and they are upset. But it's just a difference in their being upset. They're going to a $5 million home while you're going to your little, two-apartment shack.
But that's what Tua tried to say, like, look, I go home to my family, and but people just want in all of those comments to know that
it hurts.
Yo,
just
are you?
Yeah, but he paints the picture like he throws a game-ending interception, walks through the door, goes, "Ooh, Bluey!"
Right. That's it. That's it perfectly. It's not.
That's how he paints.
It's not right. It's not that it's even true. He could be home and be miserable.
Yep.
Because of the end, but the way he presented it makes it sound like, yeah, I threw four picks, and then I went play putt-putt with my kids. Right? Like we understand what you were trying to say, but it comes across, and that kind of is what I understand that. Like, people want to see, like, cuss. If he would have went up there and dropped the F-bomb, everybody said, oh, he cares. That Tua cares, right? And it's unfortunate that people think that way. That's just the way it is. But you know what they don't want to hear? When they got wet and rainy and drank up all that liquor and tailgated and got up at 8 in the morning to barbecue and smoke stuff and then go out there and you throw a pick at the end of the game and then you say, oh, I'm going to go home and hey. No, I want the same investment.
I want
I
you.
want you to be miserable like I feel. Wet, sweaty, drunk, cheering, all that for it to end on a pick. I want you to feel my pain. It doesn't mean he doesn't feel it. He just is not experiencing it the way you are. That's it.
We'll take a break. Back after this. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM.
It's hard not to listen to that song and go all the way to the drum part, right?
It is, but we got to move on.
I know.
All righty.
Ooh. Oh, this is Guitar Hero right here.
Let's get to that part of the show where we reach into the mixed bag here on the program. And another guy who's kind of been pulling his Tua the last couple of days, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Very honest. Goes up there and he goes, he's just letting it rip, baby. He's just letting it rip. And Giannis yesterday at Bucks camp was like, look, am I committed? Yes. Will I change my month? Will I change my mind in months? Maybe. I don't know. Here was the Greek freak.
First of all, I haven't read that story. When the season started, I tried to get off social media, tried to focus on my craft.
Everyone's off social media.
The team. But yeah, I've said this many times. Like, I want to be in situations that I can win. And now I'm here. I believe in this team. I believe in my teammates. You know, I'm here to lead this team to wherever we can go. And it's definitely gonna be hard. We're gonna take it day by day, but I'm here. So all the other extra stuff does not matter. I think I've communicated with my teammates, communicated with the people that I respect and love, that the moment that I step in on this court or in this facility, I wear this jersey, the rest does not matter. I'm locked into whatever I have in front of me. Now, if in 6-7 months I change my mind, I think that's human too. You're allowed to make any decision you want, but I'm locked in. I'm locked into this team. I'm locked into these guys, to this group, and to my coaching staff, and to myself.
All right, there you go. Little Giannis.
He was lying.
Oh yeah, he's the.
Anytime you got to repeat, I believe in this team. I believe in this team. You don't believe in this team.
Nope.
But gotta love the little nugget. In 6-7 months after the season's over, and I changed my mind.
You know what we call that? Wiggle room.
Did he sign an extension?
No.
He's already in the middle of a contract. I think he signed an extension last year. I believe he signed an extension.
But that don't matter no more anyway, right?
If you're somebody of Giannis's ilk, you'd think not. But I do think there was a little of the Bucks were like, hey, we're not trading you. I think there was probably a little of that if they did have talks. But I think Giannis probably thought that they had the Dame contract. It was a sunk cost. I don't think that he thought that they would waive and stretch him and then go get Miles Turner. So like, he's like, damn it. All right. So
it's a situation where, and it kind of happened with Dame. Dame wanted to come down here, right? And he didn't say he wanted to go to Miami. He said, I want to go to a contender.
No, he said he wanted to go to Miami. That's where he bleeped up.
Well, okay. But then they end up sending him somewhere where, like, okay.
Which is why I have no sympathy for the Bucks. Reap what you sow. This was Giannis on why he's so flirtatious every summer with other teams.
I mean, to that point, you've been pretty clear for many years what your summers are like and how you view things and look where you can win, whether it's here or elsewhere.
It's you know what it is. It's like temptation. Temptation. Like when you're going through the amusement park, or you go through the outside and you're not wearing your wedding ring like me now, and the people are looking at you like, oh, he's kind of handsome. Oh, it's temptation. And that starts when the season ends.
I want this
until
to
the
be
season
over.
begins. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to approach me or approach, I don't know, my agents, and they're going to say, hey, this is a possibility, that's a possibility, this is a possibility, this is a possibility. But at the end of the day, ultimately, I'm going to make a decision.
What are
My
we
decision
doing
today? Is that I'm here.
Nobody ever looked at his big
I'm
ass and
committed to
said,
this
ooh, he ain't wearing his wedding ring. He's
He's
kind of cute.
He's a baddie.
Wow.
He's a basketball baddie.
You know what they say? Oh, it's Giannis. He rich.
No, man, he likes
He likes the chase.
Wait a minute. First of all, Bad analogy by Giannis.
Mrs. Greek Freak is not going to like
Bad
that.
enough he's always
Maybe
trying to
so
put a fifth
uncomfortable.
child in Mrs. Greek Freak.
She's always pregnant.
She's always
They're
pregnant.
they're always so horny on Instagram.
He's
together.
always horny on Instagram. Always. Like, he's always trying to put a fifth member in the starting lineup. Like, but for you to say that you like being chased, you like the temptation, that means she's gonna get you in an argument sooner or later.
Well, this is the thing that's crazy about it, right? Like, there's this whole thing, and I don't know what's true or not true because international reports, right?
Oh, she's moved to Greece.
That's a report that she moved to that they're spending the entire year in Greece. They're going to be away from him, which makes me feel like, first of all, they think Milwaukee sucks, which I don't know. I've never been there, but
And she's American. She's not from Greece.
is that true?
Yeah, she's not from Greece.
Well,
Hey,
all I know is
he
that
met her in
all-
Milwaukee.
name a famous place in Milwaukee.
She's from
Happy
California.
Days?
No, nothing. We used to play
What do you
once
mean? Lambeau Field.
but we used to play preseason game
Mhm.
and regular season game in Milwaukee. They used to do one they used to have a contract where they had to split them up.
Mhm.
So they all weren't at and would you believe it was weird because the stadium, both teams were on the same sidelines.
Ew.
Yeah.
But it feels like if she's living in Greece with the kids, like that, it's almost like Giannis is trying to make himself miserable. Like, I'm not with my family; they're not here.
It's almost like he's got
you
built
think this
in.
is a? Oh, wait
Yeah.
a minute. Okay.
Maybe they really like
No,
Greece.
time out. Like I said, maybe I'm graduated to the third level of Tobinism. Are you saying that this is a ploy by the Antetokounmpos to get out of Milwaukee by saying, I'm miserable, my family is in Greece, when his wife is from California, could have gone to any place in the
Any
States,
place in the world.
but she went to Greece. I need to get closer to my family. I need to leave Milwaukee. Maybe Miami, the sunny beaches of Miami might get my wife.
I'm not even saying Miami. I'm saying any big city. Like,
He's definitely big city hunting.
right. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, I think that they're just ready to be like, look, they did what they had to do in Milwaukee. It was nice. But, this guy's talking about I go to the amusement park. Giannis is horny at the amusement park?
I mean, to that point, you've been pretty clear
I mean, he likes to go up
for
for a
many
ride, I
years
guess.
what your summers are like and how you view things and look where you can win, whether it's here or elsewhere.
It's you know what it is. It's like temptation. Temptation. Like when you're going through the amusement park or you go through the outside and you're not wearing your wedding ring like me now, and the people are looking at you like, oh, he's kind of handsome. Oh, it's temptation. And that starts when the season ends.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. What is an amusement park? And
I
then
don't
what? So he likes
know.
walking around amusement parks and having like people look at him and saying, "Ooh, he's
I
good
think-
looking."
no, I think
I've
he
never
was
heard of a
separate-
man sounding more
I
creepy.
think he was separating both.
Very.
Kind of like saying like an amusement park, like maybe like I guess
All the rides.
the rush of the like a ride. Yeah.
I don't think that's what he did. I feel
Nah,
like
it was
Giannis.
a different type of ride he
But
was
then,
talking
no,
about.
no, but then like he goes and says, and when you're outside and I'm not wearing a wedding ring and people
He
think
was
I'm
trying to
cute
give
or
two
whatever.
different analogies.
No, he
Exactly.
might be
No,
li-
I think he separated both of them.
Or maybe he's letting us know that maybe there is problems in the household. And
My
he
next
got
question would
caught
have been,
slipping.
why aren't you wearing your wedding ring then?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Maybe he got caught with slipping.
I
it.
never wear mine, except when I golf.
Okay, but
Yeah, but you
he's
don't go to
out
amusement
here-
parks.
He's out here strutting.
No, I ain't looking.
And by the way, amusement parks is not the amusement park we're thinking. It might be,
the amusement parks that are around here.
girls,
Oh.
girls.
Yeah, that's the amusement park he's talking about.
It was interesting that Giannis was in Greece, and then Doc Rivers said, "Hey, we're having an extra camp in Miami." What?
And he flew
And
down.
he flew his
COVID-
ass over here,
COVID what?
mysteriously healed. Anyway,
Temptation, right?
back after this.
Temptation here.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Get to our headlines this hour, which are brought to you by Doral Hyundai, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Hyundai or DoralHyundai.com. Miami Heat fell to the San Antonio Spurs last night, 112-107, but just a loss on the scoreboard. It's a win for the franchise.
Wait, what?
No. Vlad, we're
Wait,
not
what?
doing this.
What?
He does this all the time.
What?
Wait, how you saying that it was a loss but a win for the franchise?
Because in the big picture, last night was a big win.
Oh my
Okay. I don't need to care about what happened with Garcia hitting a couple of threes against us. He's going to be playing for the Toledo Bandits, for whatever their G League team name is.
So we got a whole bunch of Sioux Falls over on this team too.
Dude, all I need to do is take the things that matter. Okay. You know, when you watch a preseason game in the NFL, do we care what happens in the fourth quarter? No.
Kinda. It's a little different.
Not really.
It's a little, yeah, it is a little different.
Did you care that Cam Smith had a tackle for to force a fourth down? Obviously the Dolphins didn't because he's not here anymore.
Hey, Spo just named the new basketball head coach
Of USA?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Good for Spo.
Just said right now, Shams. Shams is saying it on.
Oh, look,
McAfee.
you can see it behind us. Yeah.
How about that? Deserved.
Congratulations, Spo.
Hell yes.
By the way, touch of class. I hit a 5-iron about 190, 195. I'm just going on with my comment. I'm talking.
Flex on him. Leroy.
I'm doing my own show.
Leroy flex on him.
I'm not flexing on him.
Yeah,
That's standard. That's standard. You can jack it up a little bit, so hit it a little further. If you want to hit it a little bit higher, you may want to get you a little rescue or something like that. Feather that rescue in there. But no, that's it.
Well, here's a little bit of Erik Spoelstra yesterday. This was him talking about Bam Adebayo not exactly getting off to a hot start.
Yeah, tonight was a little bit better. Just the
He's
shots
worse
didn't go
than
down. We got him a little bit more in his sweet spots. And again, like it's all of it. The playmaking, the dribbling it up, like getting him at the elbows, getting him sometimes in the mid post, letting him play off of other guys with space. I think he had a couple of more opportunities, to get assists that were turnovers. But that'll get cleaned up in the preseason.
Let me ask you, hey, Bam. Listen, dude, love you. You know that.
Wait a minute. No.
Let me just say something. Can you stop passing to people not looking? This transition, this whole fast-paced thing, he's done this 3 times already in the last 2 games where he's thrown to somebody who wasn't even like close to looking at him. He's thrown it off of Nico's head twice, and then he threw it to right past Jaime's head and threw it into the stands.
Hey, it's funny. Listen, Michael Beasley, you are. I don't think nobody had the stones to do this.
What's that?
Because you remember how you talked about Kel'el yesterday?
Yep.
About making winning plays, and he scored a lot of points. What was his plus minus?
Yep.
Michael Beasley. They should have asked Spo about Bam's plus minus.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they kind of did his offensive struggles, but they didn't ask about his plus minus.
I'm just saying, like, he took that whole conversation. It's funny. You can take that conversation and bring it wherever you want.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You can't bring up that question because the Spo's point to the question on Kel'el, this is why it doesn't work, is Kel'el had monster stats, but a bad plus minus. Bam had no stats.
Right.
He didn't have any stats. So, like, the only thing you'd be like is, hey, how come he's not having any, he's not scoring at all? Like, obviously he's going to have a bad plus minus.
Right.
He didn't do anything.
Oh.
So, Jaime Jaquez, though, he yammed it on Wemby.
Sometimes doesn't Wemby's legs look like jelly? like it's weird. Sometimes it just looks like I look at him and I'm like, those things ain't gonna hold very long.
Mm-hmm.
There he goes on the ground. Bam's was minus 15, Ware's was plus 10.
Yeah, I know, but like you understand like why it's.
I understand
like,
why he's saying that, but I would say
like the reason it's plus minus is odd from the last game is Kel'el Ware had 18 and 13, and his plus minus was minus 20.
Right.
If Bam Adebayo goes out there and he's 1 for 9 with 4 turnovers, what do you think his plus minus should be?
So my question is this: there's certain guys that as long as they're in the Heat uniform, when they're on the floor, their
Mhm.
plus minus is going to be Tyler. Tyler's one of those guys. Teams in the playoffs pick on him.
Mhm.
So, like, to use that number or to use that stat,
Mhm.
it
It can be skewed for sure,
Right.
but I don't think it's. But I do think. I think yesterday was a good reflection of the game. Like Kel'el was the best player on the floor. The two best players on the floor for the Heat were him and Kasparas Jakučionis, and it did reflect in their plus minus.
Mhm. I don't like plus minus.
Jaime Jaquez said after the game that he's putting less pressure on himself.
Yeah, I just stopped putting pressure on myself to make or miss threes. If I make it and miss it, don't stop letting it affect me. I think last year I was trying to put too much emphasis and pressure on myself to try to just be that. And this year I'm just focusing on my strengths, and one of those strengths is just getting downhill, creating for my team and sometimes for myself and whatever that may be.
You know what's crazy about that is that football gets like that too, where they tell you stop trying so hard, just do your job. Well, that's hard when you know that if you shoot a three and you miss 2 threes, that the coach going to take you out of the game, right? It's hard playing with that pressure when, you want to go out and relax and play and not worry about it. But the way they treat you, how would you like to be Duncan and playing for the Miami Heat? You go and miss 2 threes, get 2 fouls, and you don't play for a week. So all these other guys see that. So it's almost hard what he's doing now to just go out and play and just not let it affect him.
It's not his game either. His game is a paint game. Like that's
Right.
he should drive to the hoop, and we saw that yesterday.
But he wasn't doing that either last year.
No, last
He
year
was getting
last year he was too shook because here's what happened: his defenses were sagging off him because they're like, hey, this dude can't shoot, and he just let it say like, well, I have to take the open shot. And it's like, well, all right, but you stink at it. So get back to what you're good at. And listen, I think some people have figured out the spin move, but yesterday you saw it. It was like a quick pump fake, boom, made it happen. But the dunk on Wemby was sick, dude. I mean, that was a great play. Great pass by Cass, too.
Mm-hmm.
Cass pass.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Nope.
Why not?
Nope.
Cass pass.
Nope.
Fine, man. Whatever, dude.
No, dude. Absolutely
What
not.
about you don't like my
Thank
other,
you.
want my other nickname for him?
That's not your best work.
No.
What's the other one?
Kasparas Jakučionis.
I like that one.
That's good, right?
That is good.
That is good.
Jakučionis?
Jakučionis. That's not good.
I need my
The real SDI said.
I need my Spanish.
Cass pass is great. No.
I need my Spanish. I need my Spanish consultants to.
That's why I said I liked it.
You're not the only Spanish.
It translates.
You want to go there with me?
Brittany?
It translates
Brittany, what?
to Latvian big balls.
Wait, what?
Yep.
That's what it translates to?
Kasparas Jakučionis.
Translate to Latvian
big balls.
Big balls.
Yep. Mr. Bull says both are good.
-1.
Oh, the consist.
The consist is not bad.
I like Kasparas.
Nah, as a consist. I like that. Whoever came up with consist gets one.
Day South. You know Day South don't
I
play.
wasn't looking. All right, Day South.
-1.
Point.
Switcher.
Hey, y'all talk about me. There's nobody worse than Smeathan. Well, this summer he played like Cass.
He's ruthless. He's ruthless. He's another one who can't enjoy anything. Like this poor Kasparas. Can I just say something? This poor Kasparas Jakučionis had 2 bad games in California, and people buried his career.
All right, Jakučionis is.
Well, because look, if he would have had 2 good games, you would have made him a Hall of Famer.
Not true.
Everybody is extreme.
Stunning Steve has given a cosign to Jakučionis.
What?
Jakučionis.
Jakučionis.
Oh, so it wasn't enough if I gave it?
We
Thank
just
you
had
so
to.
much.
It's
I
like
needed more than one. I said I needed.
Okay, Vlad, I see how you're going.
it's like the bill. You have to have 2. Have to have 2 signatures on it, or
I'm
the
saying.
ayes have it.
No, apparently
On
I'm
a
not
check over
Hispanic enough.
1,500. 2 signatures.
I got the female Spanish vote,
I
and
know
I
where
got the male Spanish
I
vote.
know where I stand here.
Stunt Steve?
Son Steve,
Stun Steve's always giving checks in on the show, just on text.
I know, but
and on the YouTube and
SDI
football.
says Jax has to use Jakučionis on a big shot. You
Yeah.
think I can get him to do that?
Yes, you can. You know what?
It's a little
We
bit
should
of
start.
not
Oh,
a bad word, but like it's a little out there. I don't
Would he
know
take
if
the
he-
fine?
wait a minute, cojones? You can't say cojones?
I don't think you
I
can.
don't know. Well,
Yes, you can.
Listen, I think they
You
have.
just had no idea what it meant.
I
How
th-
do you think
I
that?
think the rules are a little different over at Radio Libre. Like they're getting away with stuff over there.
Oh, they're getting away with a lot in
Yep.
Radio Libre. You could say Jakučionis, man.
It's like, but like I think it's one of those things where like the Brits, they don't like when we say wanker.
The dude, can I just tell you?
wait.
Vlad,
That's different. because we love it
no.
when people say
So
stuff
we
like
went
that.
on this boat. We went on this boat.
The two of you?
And yeah, we did a show from a boat. And one of the one of the like the guys that does the events around the boat, right?
We were talking to the captain.
Oh, we're talking to the captain. He's English. And so Tobin,
Of course, that makes Tobin happy.
yes. So Tobin just went off like he normally does. And the guy goes, "Hey, you can't say that." And he's like, "They don't know, baby." Like, he just
Oh, I told him there's different rules over here.
different
Because I was like, I
rules.
love the way I just told him. I was like, I love the way you guys talk. You're wanker.
Yes.
That's
He
all
like
good over
really
here.
like. I'm like, oh my god. You did. You also got the struts to curse.
Yeah.
In an echo chamber.
Not bad. Take a break. Back after this. as we take you guys up until 2 here on the program.
Not a big fella.
Yo, what's your fascination with everybody's size, man?
No, I'm talking about Bon Jovi.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, even a singer.
He's tiny.
Leroy, not everybody's big and muscular. I'm just saying.
He's a small dude.
How tall is he?
You're always looking at somebody's height.
5'6". Not very tall.
Bon Jovi?
He was at practice with us.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to North Carolina practices anytime soon. That's not happening.
5'8".
He's 5'9".
He's 5'9".
Okay. That's with the frosted tips.
You know what?
See, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I was standing next to him. I
Let's-
didn't think I was
Look,
I was only 2 inches.
Let's calm things down. for a
5'9" is
second.
regular, just for a regular human being, bro.
Let's go to the window plex over here. Give us a weather update. Brought to us by Chill Zone AC, featuring reliably rude AC systems. Make your AC great again. Visit chillzoneac.com. You know, don't get face.
I'm like 0-2 versus the headphones with 2 knockouts. All right, listen. All right, we definitely got an easterly wind. Look at the trees moving. Probably 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting a little bit higher. It is partly cloudy right now, but again, I'm tired of telling y'all this. This time of year, all this moisture gonna come across the peninsula, get over West Broward and Dade and the Palm Beaches, and if it's strong enough, the westerly wind is strong enough, it's gonna hold it right over the west side of Florida, and you're gonna get some rain. So just expect some rain. It's gonna come somewhere. I can't tell you where. If anybody tell you where it is and isn't gonna rain, they lying to you. Wow. Everybody get ready for some rain. Because it's that time of year.
It's that time, ladies and gentlemen.
It's gotta be what, 80, I'd say 87, 88 degrees. It's not bad.
Not too bad.
Hopefully in the next month or so, that humidity will come down. So it'll be like 85 degrees, but you'll almost feel a little cool in the air.
Man, let's get to a little 15 minutes of game day uncensored here, brought to you by the Lexus TX. Room for all your passions and 3 rows of luxurious comfort. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer. Game day uncensored will come your way this Sunday at 9 a.m. as the Dolphins take on the Chargers of Los Angeles. Leroy's former teammate Jim Harbaugh coaches them. He's a crazy person.
He is. Imagine if, how can I explain Jim Harbaugh? This is even from college. Imagine if Ray Lewis played quarterback. He was intense like that. And he still is. Like, when you see him, you're like, there's no way that dude played quarterback, right? No, he's an intense dude.
Did he ever tell you that he's a big snack time guy like Mike McDaniel?
No. No.
Curious.
No.
I'm a big snack time guy.
No, but I have seen him put gloves on and
boxing gloves?
No. Regular gloves and catch passes like he was on the team.
Wait, what do you mean?
You know, you don't see him before games.
Oh,
he
you
wears
mean now?
Yeah, he wears cleats. He wears cleats, regular cleats.
With the khakis?
With the khakis, and goes out for pregame and plays catch.
This is legitimately
he's
crazy.
Like, yeah.
Mike McDaniel, he was asked about Tua this week. Here's what he had to say.
How has Tua handled expectations versus bottom line results? And I ask from a standpoint of, we know Tua's had injuries, been offensive line injuries. Now Tyreek is out. But you look in the AFC and you see Mahomes and Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow, and that's who Tua is compared to. So how has he handled expectations versus bottom line results?
Well, I think that it's one of the reasons I focus on how he grows as a quarterback in the micro instances that I think are so difficult as a franchise quarterback in the National Football League. If you're uncomfortable with the stakes of the game, it's not a game for you. You're not going to change the stakes like it. And he knows that. And I think that's why I put such a priority on focusing on what he's working on and being able to get better at things, while that is also always true, bottom line, black and white, you're held accountable for the results while you're trying to get better. That's difficult.
What?
I don't know.
Jennifer?
Who was talking?
The coach.
It might it would be more entertaining if she translated to Spanish and then just said it back to us in Spanish.
It's a big word for me, dog.
I'd rather not.
Take a break. Play a little Goosies. No Goosies next. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is that time here on a Thursday where we play a little Goosies. No Goosies. I think you guys get it at this point. It's a pretty self-explanatory game. So what do we have today, Jennifer, for Goosies? No Goosies.
Well, first we have suing LeBron James for spiking ticket prices with fake retirement.
I got no Goosies for this. If you bought
should be
tickets,
sued.
if you
For what?
If you
The
bought
other guy who sued LeBron.
yeah, if first of all, how does one go about suing LeBron James? How does that happen?
You can sue anybody.
Yeah, but how? Like,
You
how
just
do I-
go fill the paperwork.
I have a question though. Like, because I've never sued anybody. Okay, I have a question. How do you sue a really famous person? Like in the span of a day?
Just
like, do you just call up a lawyer and be like, I want to sue LeBron?
No, you can file a small claims court. You can go do the paperwork
but
yourself.
who does the court go to? Do I say I'm suing LeBron?
No, then they serve LeBron.
So LeBron's got to get served by Joe Blow Lakers fan and be like, LeBron,
he won't bring it. The court, but here's the other problem. Okay,
shouldn't they have to approve stuff like that?
Hold on. Here's the other problem. While you think it's all cute and you think you're gonna get your name in the paper, if LeBron returns the favor and comes after you, it's gonna cost you a lot of money. So stop playing. Because LeBron could go out there and say, hey, I want to have $100,000 worth of legal fees, and then I'm gonna sue him for the legal fees. Then what? Your $800, suit is not so funny. Be careful. That's all I'm saying.
How did he do it so fast? Like, that's what you
I
had
could
to
go
do?
file it. I could go to the courthouse right now.
Let's go.
And do it.
You wouldn't though.
No.
I mean, if that were to come to my desk, I'd start laughing in your face. Like, where do you expect for this? to go?
Everybody is part of your right in small claims court. You can sue anybody.
I would love it to go to Judge Judy.
Of course you would.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, but
say
again,
it like
but
that.
again,
what?
But again, when everybody wants to see what they could get, you're failing to acknowledge what it could cost you.
No Goosey, stop suing for stupid stuff.
No gooses either. Like you tried to wait. It would have been okay for you to charge somebody $1,700 for said ticket, right? But that you paid $800 for it, you think you could sue the guy?
No Goosies. Jennifer?
No, that's so dumb.
Vlad?
Come on, man. Wasting my time.
That is a waste of
Absolutely no
time.
goose.
Yeah.
Like you gonna bitch? Well, you should have waited for him to say the retirement. Dumbass.
I'm gonna get a deal in on this.
Well, then that's
He might be
that's on you.
retiring.
He never said he was retiring. All he said he's got the decision to make. Your dumbass
You don't think
decided
somebody would have known, like LeBron James. Nobody had the idea, the jump that hey, there's stuff rumbling out there.
Fam, if it would have been the biggest story going on all of Sports Center, all of
Even when he was
FS1.
coming to Miami, there was smattering. You could it was out there.
But during that time, he was a free agent, so anybody.
No, if you were a smart fan, you should always have the last Lakers game. Probably buy tickets for that because it could always be his last game. 'cause
Right.
He's
Exactly.
old.
Exactly.
And a matter of fact, remember when Kobe retired? It wasn't like Kobe said right before the season that he was retiring. It was during the season he said, "Yeah, this is my last year." So he, you know, what I'm saying, at any given moment, he could say, "Yeah, this is my last year."
I remember D Wade's last home game. I was at that game, and when he had an awesome game. Jimmy Butler versus Jimmy Butler on the Sixers, and he tried to jump on the scorer's table and he tore up his knee.
Yeah, and he had to
goes, that was tragic.
Yeah. He had to do 2 tries.
Well, he had done it earlier in the year. He hit a buzzer beater against the Warriors, and that one was cool because he jumped up on the table again, but then he tried to do it again and didn't go so great. Nearly couldn't play his last game. Remember, he played with a blown up knee.
Yeah.
Got the triple-double in a loss.
Yeah, but LeBron is going to want the whole year of retirement tour.
I think so.
Why not? Yeah, like
He
I don't
deserves
know
it.
why. I don't know why people trash LeBron so much.
He deserved a retirement tour. I just don't understand why anybody in their mind thought he was just on a random Tuesday. I decided I'm going to have a TV special to announce my retirement. Are you crazy?
Somebody said I should sue you for stress.
Well, that's what. So, like, let's say if it's things like that, they usually, like, the reasoning behind the suing is like emotional distress.
But I feel like
So
This,
dumb.
you know what's crazy though? This is not even stress. This is like
I
normal,
mean, he was
like
stressed.
this is normal.
But unless you're a
like,
lawyer, am I
friend stuff.
am I just ignorant to this? Like, am I because like,
You don't need a lawyer to sue.
but like, but I wouldn't know how to do it in a day.
We could go to the courthouse right now and say small claims court,
Prove
fill
it.
out the paperwork. That's it.
You would want to
And
spend your
you
day
get a
like
court
that?
date, huh?
Like this guy turned around this lawsuit very quickly.
And again, he's only looking at it from one side. What if LeBron, just to spite him, ran 6 lawyers in there to fight this very small thing and then tack on, now I'm countersuing you for my legal bills? Then what? He didn't think this through.
That's why it doesn't need legal bills. It should just be a Judge Judy.
Still, look, regardless, here's what you fail to realize about all of this. Regardless of all these court shows or whatever, they still try to follow the law.
Mhm.
So whatever court,
That's why I'm saying I'm surprised how. Like, if you told me this happened in a week, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm like, he sued him in a day.
why not? Are you gonna just
Like, that's what you spent your time doing? I'm gonna sue him.
the reason
Right
why
now.
the reason why it got covered is probably because he called somebody and told them.
Crazy.
Right.
All right. What's number 2, Jennifer?
Our favorite cats are back in action tonight against the Philadelphia Flyers.
Nobody's providing more goosies in this town right now than the Florida Panthers. Ergo, another Cats game tonight, which you can hear right here on FM 104.3 WQAM, is goosies galore. That's what that is.
Goosies galore.
You?
Yeah. all right.
What?
Why
I'm
do you
just
sound like that?
it.
because listen.
What?
Can
You
I
got
tell you-
-1 for
No, can I just say this? My excitement for
-1.
things, sometimes I have to temper it because of you. Because you go over the top.
What
That's
was
not
he
true.
gonna do if you said, yeah, Goosies?
No,
Like you were
no,
excited
I'm saying
to watch it.
when he comes in, he's
you-
No,
over
I
the
know
top.
What you
you're
mean is
saying.
your opinion is influenced by my happiness.
No,
Mhm.
no, I'm not saying that at all. I want
Kind
you.
of.
I want you to be happy,
But when I am happy, you always come at it with a
No, no, no.
cautious, a little bit more cautious.
dude. There's a difference in happy and Tobin level happy, right?
Loose goose floozy.
Cats are back, baby.
Yes, they played this tonight, right?
Yes.
Yes. Oh man, they're so much fun.
Jennifer?
You can't say that after you said.
No,
So do you have the
I
gooses or
told you-
not?
Yes, I have. Of course, I,
don't
have the
think
goose.
so. That's
It's
definitely no.
you don't see. This is hard to explain when you have somebody that always goes over the top or too much.
Leroy, if you would have said you had the Goosey, like you were excited to watch it, what was he gonna do?
No, I'm not saying me. I'm saying him.
Exactly. What did you think he was gonna respond to you by?
He wasn't going to respond to me. I'm saying it's him. When he says I got the goosies, he goes over the top.
Okay.
I don't think that's fair.
That's
okay.
his Goosies.
All right. Okay.
I'm only responsible for my goosies. That's it. If you don't have goosies,
I got goosies.
then you don't have
I said
goosies. I don't want to force you into goosies. I'm not going to strong arm you into the goosies. Jennifer, you got the goosies?
Yeah, I have the Goosies. These are the people that are providing my happiness.
I know.
And
Man.
we got cups to celebrate with them too.
Tobin got gray goosies.
I love Grey Goose.
Is it like
Not as much as Tito's.
Yeah. Tito, listen. Tito's is silent but deadly.
Mm-hmm.
Because it just come tap you on the shoulder and say who that is. Tito's. Tito's and lemonade. You thought we wasn't gonna catch up to you? You thought you was gonna be able to keep running? Sit down.
Vlad, you got the goosies for the Cats in action tonight?
Of course, man. I'm gonna go check them out tonight.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna put Jays on the ice.
Boots on the ground.
Ooh, he called it J's on the ice. See how you put the put that little twist on, that little flair on it.
Yep.
Yeah. You can't put J's on the ice.
What you mean?
You just what I said. You can't put J's on the ice.
Jorts?
Tobin?
No, not jorts. Yeah, you would think it's jorts. No, J's.
What's number 3, Jennifer?
Anthony Weaver is saying that the film versus Carolina made him want to throw up. Join the club.
I got the Goosies. I'm glad that he wanted to throw up and was made sick to his stomach.
I mean,
So I got the Goosies. I'm happy.
I don't
about it.
have the Goosies because I just want you to do something about it.
Fix it.
Fix it.
But you fix it, Anthony Weaver.
Like we could all. Now I will say this. One of the hardest things in sports in general to do is to try to find a way to do something when you assumed you were going to be able to do it a certain way. We all thought the front seven was going to be good. They have been horrible, right? So he's been scrambling, trying to find ways to accomplish all these things, which becomes difficult sometimes when you got a lot of moving parts. So
they stink.
They stink. I would have never thought that I would say this at this point in the season, that the defensive front is terrible.
I don't like it. I'm like not looking forward to when they're on defense. I'm like this because when is this going to stop? And like you never
can't
know.
look forward to it when they're on offense.
No, I know, but like the offense usually ends quickly, Vlad. It usually goes 3 and out. The defense, it's an elongated, just torture.
So, I was watching that Carolina game, right?
Yep.
And here's the frustrating part: when the defense didn't make stops, that's when the offense went 5 consecutive 3 and outs.
I know. Well, that's the thing is that's that's why when somebody mentions is according to JP, they're not dumpster fire. No, that's why you are a dumpster fire, because you guys have played such insulting football. You know, good teams, complimentary football. This team, each phase insults each other, because when I get a stop, then you can't get any yards. When I don't get a stop, then all of a sudden you decide to score. And when you get a punt return, we're going to give up a kickoff return touchdown. It's just they blow my mind with how many ways they found ways to lose these games. They're a bad team. They stink.
Yeah, I mean that's not like.
No, I don't. I'm not. That's my analysis. They stink.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate because it's week 5. I would like them to not stink.
I mean,
but that's why I have the Cats and the
so
Canes.
Can I ask you?
And Jakučionis.
What could they do to make you feel better about this season? Where could they get to?
Big picture?
Big picture.
I got to think that over. We got to take a break. Welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. I like that I have the buttons now. I feel like it's helped bring everybody back on time, Vlad.
I noticed that, and
now that Mike Biamonte can shame you guys, it feels like you've been more on top of being
That's
back
it.
here.
Yeah, that's it.
No, it's not, because I keep on texting JFig like the friend that I am. That we're coming back.
You're such a friend. You're out here calling me out. What? I was only like late twice.
Yeah, but one was really late.
Well, my bad. I don't remember that time. So
It was the start of the show.
It's the start of the show when you're always.
you know what? I'm giving you guys a bit for free. You're welcome.
That is true. That is true. If that is the reason,
making you happy.
I do.
She is creating.
Nothing makes me happier than a bit. I did finish Tay-Tay's album, by the way.
How was it?
Let me tell you something. I only give you one review because I want to wait till Brittany's here.
Oh,
okay.
Think I wait next week?
No, it's like 2 weeks.
We'll get her in from Portugal.
Wait, she's in Portugal?
Did you talk to her about the show?
No, because I was finishing the album.
Okay.
But I will say this. The best song on the album is, in fact, about Travis Kelce's penis.
Hey, yo.
You actually believe that?
That's my opinion.
No, but I'm saying do you mean it, or you're just?
I think of
ripping her
all 12 songs, I think that Wood is the best song.
out? Okay.
Wait, what?
It's
Yep.
called Wood. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Wood. Look on his face.
Now, does it make sense now what I was saying on the group chat when you guys were hounding me?
No, I still think most of the album kind of stinks.
No. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Are we done here?
I just don't get it.
I
don't get it.
I'm reading Dade South's comment.
How about you show up a bit earlier?
No. Don't feel like it.
Headlines are brought to you by Doral Hyundai, home of the Pricito. Our lowest price.
So you're not a fan of the
Doral
album?
Hyundai or DoralHyundai.com.
You're not a fan of the album?
Look, I'm not a Swiftie. I think that
I don't think
is
you
it
have
the
to
worst?
Be a, you
Is
don't
it
have to be a Swiftie in order to like the album.
is it the worst album I've ever heard? No. I think if I had to grade it, 5 out of 10. But I think that,
I'll listen.
She's kind of done it all. She's been it all. But as I said, the one that everybody was all up in arms about, I thought it was the best song on the album. I don't really understand the Sabrina Carpenter thing. Like, is she doing like a musical? That felt like a musical theater at the end.
Okay, well, the whole album is kind of like a musical theater.
I didn't like it, and I can't tell them apart.
And if you listen to the lyrics,
Sabrina?
I guess you could say that. If you listen to the lyrics,
Isn't
basically,
Sabrina Carpenter like a foot shorter?
And prettier?
No,
What does that have to do with voice?
it's not looks, guys.
Bruno
You guys
Mars
are
is 5
so
foot tall. He has
surface
got a great
level.
voice.
Hey, but I'm not comparing him to like Chris Brown.
I'm just saying on the song they sounded similar. That's all. Couldn't tell them apart.
Can I say now why?
Yeah.
She's in this. Okay.
Why is she on the song?
So, in the song, if you listen to it, basically it's a song saying, "Oh, thank you for the bouquet, whatever." So it's kind of like the showgirl is telling the girl admiring her who wants to do that job, like it's honestly not all that it's revved up to be. And so then Sabrina Carpenter, she opened for Taylor Swift, and Taylor Swift has been a big part of her life, and she always wanted to be like Taylor Swift. So Taylor Swift kind of like giving her that same thing.
Jennifer, I admire your fanhood. Can I just
I'm telling you what the song.
I'm
telling you what Taylor Swift.
Jennifer, I just want to say something.
You know what
I just want to say.
Wait, I got
the best.
Whitney's
the best.
Wait, when she started to tell a story, I wanted to come over.
No, go away.
Punch her little cheek.
You're adorable. I just want to tell you though.
It was very cute.
Here's the thing.
I'm like, you're wasting a very cool story to this meathead.
Well, I'm not. When I talk, I'm
Damn,
not
you're a
talking to
meathead.
just
No, I'm-
one person.
I'm just
okay?
telling
I'm talking
you.
to anyone who's willing to listen to me.
Right. I'm just here to tell you. I don't need Easter eggs. I just want a good song.
It's not an Easter
It's
egg.
an
It's
Easter
literally
egg.
what
It's
the
an
song
Easter
is
egg.
about.
I
It is
don't
the
like
meaning
it. I don't
behind
like
the
it. I don't
song.
like it. I don't like
Okay,
it.
well, that's not for you.
I don't like it.
then.
I don't like the song.
It's not meant for you.
I don't like the song. And then there was another song where she was basically like, what song was that? All right, I guess I go to my notes.
Get to your
Hold on.
But like, I love the way you're breaking down.
Yeah.
Because,
Like,
like like you said before, I like listening to lyrics. I like
Yeah.
when someone releases a song or sends me a song, I like hearing the meaning behind it.
So
'Cause
my
like
thing-
I think I got the
good
meaning
songs.
behind most.
The thing is,
Don't talk to
the
me.
thing is the beat gets me first and the lyrics get me
Right,
second.
exactly, dude.
So I
Is
can
the
listen.
song good or the song not good?
I can listen to a song that
how I
bop.
feel.
I have
Huh?
my note. I have my notes on Life of a Showgirl. This is what it is. It's aight.
Cool.
That's what I put.
That's right.
I put on Honey. I like the jazz flute in the middle of the song. More of
hate
that.
So much right now. We had to go ahead and talk about the flutes.
I love flutes.
Jazz flute.
Yeah, it was like some jazz flute in there. I love that. That was great. There's a song called Canceled. That song stinks. But you know what? But I started thinking about this. You know where I'm going to hear that song? I put Catch It at the end of a Netflix miniseries about a murderer. That's where it's going. Because I was trying to picture, I was like, where are we going to find these Tay-Tay songs?
They don't all have to make a show.
She has her own channel on Sirius.
You've mentioned that
Yeah.
multiple times. Many artists do.
Yeah. Is there any alright songs?
Let's see. I put Ophelia, Pass. Elizabeth Taylor, I thought was good. That was a good song. Opalite. If I Can Be Polite, WTF is the song. I don't get it. I didn't get it. I don't know what Opalite is. I didn't get the song.
Because you didn't listen to what I said in the beginning.
Father Figure. Some kind of song about her haters. This lady loves her some reverb.
Wait. She has a song called Father Figures.
Yeah.
And it's about her haters.
Yeah.
No,
and she's
actually, it's
whipping her
not.
deal out.
And she's whipping what?
Her deal out.
Oh, just like
She
just.
drops it on the tables. Which
Oh,
is insane.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because she's that kind of lady.
because she's got a man now. She's
I don't
Oh,
know. No,
it's not
I
about
think
that.
I'm pretty sure she's got
You
like
guys are so
this.
surface level.
This is off to
Wait.
You guys
No,
right here. You
dude.
guys right here.
She just insulted you with words you probably wouldn't even understand.
words mean words, dude.
She just insulted you by saying, "You guys are so surface level."
Yeah.
I agree. I'm not going in depth. I'm not putting on my scuba gear for this review. Do I like the song or do I not like the song? I get it.
I got you.
She's got a hater, doesn't like her. I respect it. There's nothing wrong with a diss
Well,
track.
that was just saying.
But I
Who was the one song where she was friends
The
with
diss track about
before,
haters is
when
not
she
even
was-
that one. It's
when
the-
she was friends with somebody and then it became a hit?
She had another hater song.
Yeah,
apparently the
Bad
stream
Bad
is
Blood.
acting up.
right? Wasn't
I
bad?
wonder why.
Wasn't Bad Blood about
Swifties.
she was friends with somebody or
Mhm.
friends with some people and then they
Mhm.
like bad mouthed or something.
Well, it used to be Mad Love, but now they got Bad Blood. Hey,
I'm gonna pull Leroy just walk out of this room.
Dude. Oh, now you sympathize with
I'll give you a point.
Now you sympathize.
yeah.
When the topic is about Swifty, oh
It's
yeah,
not
now
even
you're
Now you're being surface level.
I got
he doesn't appreciate music.
I do appreciate music.
You're a meathead.
said
That's what meatheads do.
Why would I?
You can't appreciate. No,
I have notes. I have good notes.
they're not good notes, but keep going.
How are they not good notes?
Keep going.
Eldest Daughter. Best song on the album so far. More dealing of haters and people who have turned their back on Tay-Tay.
You're the meaning. It literally flies by you. It's not even about haters.
I give the song props.
Okay, but it's not about haters.
think it is.
No, it's not.
You sure?
I'm positive.
What's it about?
There's funny enough, there's actually her talking about why she wrote the song that plays before the actual song.
Not when I watched. Not when I listened. I
can
listened,
show
I
you
listened
right
to the whole
now.
album. I swear, I did.
First of all,
1 to 12.
Jennifer, I know this man.
I swear to God, dude.
I'm gonna say that he's that 9th out of 10th dentist that didn't like it. Because
I don't care if you don't like the album.
Dude, I listened to the whole album. I swear to God.
Don't go
I
ahead
listened
and
to
just
7.
say haters. No, it is
It
not
was a song
about
about
that. It is
haters,
literally about being the eldest daughter.
With haters.
Dude, she's gonna.
Let's see. Ruin the friendship. This is an old.
If you say it's about haters, I'm gonna fight you, and I'm gonna become the hater.
Well,
the lyrics. Read the lyrics.
Well, I don't have to read the lyrics. I don't have lyrics. I just have my notes. Ruin the friendship. I wrote, classic Tay-Tay. Knows how to dial it up with a high school metaphor song. Her old number one. That's her move.
Oh, so you're saying that a lot of these songs are her getting back at her ex-boyfriends? Saying that I got a real man now?
No!
Is that what it is,
This
Tobin?
song is actually about
Tobin.
one of the guys that she
Used to like?
was one of her best friends, and he passed away. Okay.
Right.
Oh, he passed up the chance of being with her?
He passed away like he's dead.
Well, I'm sorry that he died.
That's a fumble.
But she did a lot of high school metaphor thing. That is her thing, though. She does do a lot of songs like that.
Did she take a
Nice.
shot at who was the singer she was with?
I don't know.
She's with so many people. She was with so many people.
Oh wow! Like if every other artist isn't with so many people.
She wrote songs about him.
It's not really about the meaning of the
Wasn't it
song, though.
Jonas
It's like,
Brothers?
do I like the songs?
No, she wasn't with the Jonas Brothers. She was with what is
What's that dude's
one of the
name?
English guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
From
the English guy.
1975 or whatever.
The 1975.
Yeah, the lead singer.
Oh, that's the group's name?
You would agree, though, that's like kind of her fastball
There you
pitch,
go.
which is
See,
a high school
hey,
song.
hey, how does it feel? How does it feel? Everybody laughs at
She
me.
likes that. That's
no,
what
he said,
that's
you would
that's-
agree. So you would agree.
No,
She does,
John
right?
Mayer. That was the one. John Mayer. Yeah.
John Mayer was literally like her third album. Move on.
Harry Styles, Jake Gyllenhaal, Tom Hiddleston. I mean, Shorty's got a list.
Surface level. I'm telling you guys.
There's a
got
song
Taylor
called.
Lautner.
Hey, so you've been that's your fastball lately.
What? Calling you
Surface level.
level?
Yeah.
Yeah, because all you guys think
No,
about
no. We were talking about them. I'm out.
Okay, but guys is plural. That means two.
I wouldn't
okay?
deny
Right
that
here.
I wouldn't deny that my review is surface level. Like I wouldn't say I was going to do a deep dive on this. I said I was going to review the album. I listened to it.
No. It's the description of everything. Like you bringing up the X's and all these. It's ridiculous.
Well, she does have a lot of song about haters.
She's got a lot of exes.
You guys name me one artist that never speaks about any of those things.
All of them do.
Hove,
Then
Nas.
But what did I say that was an issue about that?
it's that you guys talk about it in a negative tone.
I'm
all
not
the
talking about
time.
a negative tone.
Jennifer, I cannot believe.
If you keep saying that,
How-
I'm saying
how-
you guys.
how
I'm
you
not
get-
saying Leroy specifically.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but did you not?
Can I finish saying what I was going to say before you jump? Now you jump down my
saying
throat.
it this entire
No,
segment.
I'm gonna say it exactly what I mean. I can't believe how mad you are getting because when it's me, you laugh, right? You laugh.
Are you laughing?
Now it's you.
You're welcome.
It's a song called Wish List. Claims that she wants a
pony?
a quiet life,
Right.
driveway with a basketball hoop.
Claims.
Something tells me that her and Kelsey full blown basketball court
Oh yeah.
in the house.
Oh yeah.
Football
Inside.
field outside. Absolutely.
Definitely. Come on. Think Travis Kelce's gonna have a house that just has a stupid little basketball? Like they gotta wait for the kind of know about in married life. That just get ready, Tay-Tay. Man cave.
Oh, absolutely.
It's coming.
He already has one.
But his
He has
his
one.
man cave will probably be a 2-2. Our man cave is a 10 by 20.
No, he already has one where he does the podcast with
Yeah.
his brother.
Well, they're gonna have a new man cave.
You got to figure they have to get a new
They're
house.
not gonna live in Kansas City. Come on, that Boca Mansion got them all over it. But there's not gonna be a basketball hoop in the driveway.
What happens when
Full blown court.
What happens when they start a family and you don't really get any more Taylor music?
I don't know.
Seattle fans getting all of
And the comeback is gonna be great.
Yep.
5,
And
6 years after the 6
then
years.
you get to write songs about your kids' haters.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna write a song
Not,
about
wait,
you.
3-year-old
wait,
Timothy.
not the kids. The kids haters.
Yes.
Like so. What?
Not?
No.
You sure?
Positive.
Well, let me tell you.
Leroy, they slightly are.
I love how these two barely listen to her music.
I
now
listened to the
now
entire
they know
album.
everything.
Well, that wasn't really the point of the review, though.
That wasn't the point.
This is where it's taken.
The point of the
us.
review is that you like you do take some liberties.
You guys criticize me
Oh, what do you mean? You people?
for
No.
not listening to the album. I told you I would listen to the album. I did. I gave my thoughts on it. And what I told you was Best song on the album is about Travis Kelce's penis.
Why?
That's my opinion.
So we went from pig skin to foreskin. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing?
Take a break. We're back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you.
The truth.
Let's get to 15 minutes of Game Day Uncensored here, brought to you by the Lexus TX. Room for all your passions and 3 rows of luxurious comfort. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer. Dolphins back on the practice field today as they get ready for the LA Chargers. Take a look, see if anybody's missing from practice today. You know, where this team's
they
going.
play early. They play early game, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, dude. Yep.
Like, should I just go ahead on and make that assumption that there will be on the 1 o'clock game for the rest?
They are 1 o'clock until the Thursday night football game on the 30th against the Ravens.
2 Thursday night games.
Yep.
All right.
But the Ravens do stink now, so maybe.
Yeah,
Unless Lamar's back by then he's going to run for a
but they
gazillion
ain't got
yards.
no protection. For
Let me tell you something, dude. If Lamar Jackson is back on that Thursday night, what's the record for quarterback rushing? Because he's breaking it.
I mean,
off a bad hammy.
Oh, Derrick Henry might get his stuff back together against the Dolphins.
Oh, everybody's looking. They're like, when do we get this? Oh, Dolphins! Awesome,
dude. Can I just tell
Dolphins
you?
are a charcuterie board, dude. You want to know why?
Uh-oh.
Swiss cheese.
I thought a charcuterie board had meat.
Meat and cheese. Both.
So there is nothing in sports. I'm gonna say in sports more demoralizing than giving up that many yards rushing. Right? Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you from you want to see just the life sucked out of a team, run the ball 8 times in a row, right down their throat. Like, no matter when that happens during the course of a game, they are done.
David Ferronis from the Sun Sentinel. Dolphins linebacker Terrell Dodson with a concussion, and Elijah Campbell with a quad injury, not seen practicing.
Don't you have to get concussed when you hit something?
We don't know what happened, dude. Like, I don't know.
I'm just curious. I'm just asking.
I don't know what happened there. I'm not
He
sure.
fell?
I don't remember. I don't recall seeing the play.
Because I can tell you, every time that I have been concussed that I remember, it was because of a brutal hit.
Maybe he whiffed so bad he hit the turf. I don't know.
I don't know. Can we? Does
I don't have the play.
Does Brewer get credit for sacking Tua?
No, but he's out with a pec injury right now, where he's limited in practice with a pec injury.
Well, maybe that's why he can't snap the ball very well.
Because his pec?
Because of his pec.
Saying he's got a pec injury.
Because I got to tell you.
David tweets that Tua appeared not to be hindered on short intermediate throws.
Yeah. Okay.
Same. So regular. Just the deep throws.
No, but you understand deep throws are all about timing. Right?
I get that, but when I see a quarterback having to use his whole body to throw
That's
a ball,
because he waited too long to throw it. Like, there's been a lot of quarterbacks that didn't have cannons for arms that could throw a good deep ball. Like, it's all about when you throw it. Like, if you can't throw a ball 50, if you can only throw a ball 50 yards, don't wait till a receiver gets 45 yards out. It's just bad timing.
It's I'm not doing the Tua arm thing today. We got bigger issues.
Yeah. Like, can't stop a nosebleed.
Tell you where he seems to be accurate. Throwing to other teams' linebackers at the end of games. He should stop doing that. Not been good this season. Not the biggest problem.
Somebody said Mahomes put his whole body into it. That Hail Mary and didn't even get it to the 20. I just think we confuse arm strength with deep passes. And a deep pass has more to do with timing than arm strength. There are some guys who can wait. Like that, remember last year that pass Anthony Richardson made where he just flicked it 60 yards down the field? Yeah, that's elite. That's elite arm strength. But yeah.
I'll tell you what, their team stinks, but I love watching every Cam Ward highlight of him just running for his life and then throwing just an absolute seed to somebody. Then they'll inevitably lose.
But at some point, to be honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
at some point he has to get in the habit of playing that position.
I
not
getcha.
just surviving.
I know.
And it's a shame that this is going to bleed. His maturation is going to bleed in the next year because he's not getting an opportunity to try to learn playing the position now because he's running for his damn life.
Yep.
But the fans there or the people there aren't going to see that.
Are they going to make Shedeur Sanders the backup this week? Or is he?
I mean,
or are they
wait,
making
wait,
Bailey
wait.
Zappi?
It's only two
Here-
quarterbacks, right?
There's 3.
No, but the coach seems to be very weird about all this.
Here's what I would say. And I'm saying this not as a cop-out, but as a reality. If the concern for your team is who the coach names as the backup, you got problems.
We know that problem.
Who should care? Why does everybody care who the backup quarterback is?
Because if Zappi's the backup, it shows that like they weren't really like. Why did they make the trade then? That's kind of weird.
What do you mean?
Why trade Joe Flacco if you're going to just make Bailey Zappi the backup? Like you have 2 drafted quarterbacks. It's a little weird.
Again,
especially with what their season is.
Again, there's a lot that's going into this. Part of it could be they're trying to get Shedeur to do certain things the right way.
The Spo tough love.
Right.
Hmm.
Like, and
Why did he
so
take it much longer? Can you see what Kel'el did when Spo called him out? Cooked Wemby.
the other thing is that keep in mind that when you're the difference between second and third quarterback is the third quarterback gets no reps. So if you haven't given him any reps, then to just move him to the backup, right? Like he's behind it already when you named him the third quarterback. So there's could be some of that. It does, but if you're worried about who the backup quarterback is, that's your problem.
Well, they have problems. We acknowledge
Yes, right.
that. I feel a little bad for Dylan Gabriel. Nobody.
Giants have 3 quarterbacks, and Russ is the best one of them.
Don't forget my boy Jameis.
Oh, dude.
Jameis.
You think they got a shot tonight? You think the Giants win? Or they're gonna get boat
against
raced? Eagles.
The Eagles.
It's in their building.
2 of their top receivers are not playing.
Neighbors and
Slayton.
Yeah. I would say no. And the reason why I say no is because when it gets down to it, the Eagles will just tush push the ball all the way down the field to get a dub. Right? Because they're that good.
Crazy, man.
Somebody says, listen, everybody thinks Shedeur Sanders should be the starter. If you believe that, you're not paying attention, right? If you think that, it's because you're following the name and not what they've actually shown. Because
he did have a good first preseason game.
A good first preseason game, and then Dylan Gabriel outperformed him from that point on. So they gave the job to Dylan Gabriel. What they want to see is, and I can almost guarantee you, it's not that whether he's going to be the backup or not. Sometimes you want to see the level of commitment that your guy has to the craft or to his job or to being that dude. And doing stuff like this will reveal that. Sometimes it's something as simple as that.
Yeah, I get you. And I'm not even saying that maybe Dylan Gabriel's just better than him. I mean, there's a possibility.
They're trying to win. For everybody to think that Kevin Stefanski and the Browns organization have something against anybody on that team that lessens their chances to win, you're crazy. Everybody wants to win. So I would say there's something that they see that made them put Dylan Gabriel in there before Shedeur.
And they drafted him before him.
Right.
Take a break. Back after this.
That's all.
Tobin and Leroy here with you. FM 104.3 WQAM.
Hit it. Hit it.
Wait, I'm gonna let her get her headphones on.
I can hear it.
Nope.
Nope.
Put your headphones
on.
There we go.
-1 for hobnobbery, for tardiness.
For being a Swift.
Oh no. See, you can't do that, Vlad, because then all the other Swifties will come out.
Let them come out.
No, I don't care about the other Swifties. Watch out for me.
Watch out.
All right.
Bad blood.
You see what happens? See that's why you didn't get the text?
I can't wait to see this Bill Belichick thing
play
out. I'm so excited about this.
So you're happy to be that he might be your future head coach then?
You might not be wrong about that.
He's not going to be. No, he's not going to be the next head coach.
Let me ask something though. Let's do a good old sports radio topic. All right. Call in if you want to, because we got to kill time.
Colin.
305-567-0560. If I told you that Bill Belichick will take over all Dolphins operations, no questions asked. He leaves Carolina, no drama, no tampering, no nothing. Today, Bill Belichick, he's going to take over for next season. Does the Dolphin fan want that?
No.
Does anybody want that anymore?
Here's why.
Does that excite people?
Here's why. Because the one more discouraging thing about having to deal with the Patriots for all those years is having a coach come down here, coach your team, and break your Hall of Fame coach's record.
Oh yeah, and Don Shula hated his ass.
Yeah, okay.
Let me tell you something right now.
So, hey, you know how I feel about Bill Belichick.
Oh, yeah.
You
100%.
know,
that's a great point.
There is no chance.
That's a great point.
That's happening.
Don Shula's kicking his feet back on the clouds right now, laughing it up, dude.
No chance.
Because the reason why I asked that, because everybody's talking about Gruden. And listen, I love John Gruden.
It's been a long time since he had any success in the National Football League.
Fam, a long time is being nice.
Right. What, 20 years?
So
Over 20 years.
What, since Chris Sims?
Over 20 years ago, he won a Super Bowl.
And they gave him a 10-year deal in Vegas.
I don't think John Gruden's had a
winning season in 12 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I think maybe 2003.
So be careful. See, this is the thing. We get caught up in names. We get caught up in, what we hear. But let's try to get caught up in reality, okay? The actual success of somebody. Now, Vlad, I know you're on the same page with me with this, but I'm a little shocked because you are quick to give somebody ring protection. Now, what I would say is, how long do you get ring protection?
Not long. It's not long. Back in the days, you had ring protection lasted you for pretty much your whole entire career. But we live in a new current sports society where
I got you.
Tell you where you get no ring protection.
2-3 years. So if you have no ring,
NBA.
No, oh man.
NBA.
If you win any kind of hardware in the NBA,
gotta do
your days are numbered.
The NBA right now, you need one thing. You better be friends with your star. Because if he hates you, you're gone.
No, not even that. Tom Thibodeau was friends with Jalen Brunson, gave him everything. His ass got fired.
They loved Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah.
Right. He even put his dad on the coaching staff. They still fired his ass.
Is his dad still on the coaching staff?
Yes.
Of course.
Dude.
Now he's Mike Brown's friend.
You got to win. He's Mike Brown. He's pretty much Mike Brown's friend now.
Old friends?
New friend. You got to win. And you got to win more. That's it.
Do you want to know the last time John Gruden won double-digit games?
2004.
2005. Very close.
But yeah.
2005.
So be careful with what you wish. Who else is out there? Like, do you understand the way the NFL is going right now? Everybody's hiring young new coaches. So you're risking all this again. Nobody's doing retreads because retreads want all the power.
Let's see. The QAM, what's your name?
Matt.
What's up now? What do you want to say?
Hey, so two things. One, just the Gruden thing. Gruden's never going to coach again in the NFL because he's neck deep in a lawsuit with the league. So there's no way he's got a path to ever coaching in the league again.
Mm-hmm.
As far as Belichick, like, I think he's kind of proven that he's not the coach that he is without Tom Brady. And I think if you bring him with his girlfriend down to Miami, I think you're just asking for trouble.
I kind of think he's right. I kind of think he's right. I think
no, but there's a lot of, first of all, even if Bill Belichick had North Carolina undefeated, I would like you to go to the Dolphins fan base and say, we just hired your arch enemy. He's going to break your coaches.
The Shula thing is a great point. I don't know if Stephen Ross cares about that. I don't know.
Like,
he didn't have Shula.
No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, he was. When did he buy a part of the team? When Huizenga had it.
Yeah, but when was he really the guy? Like 2008 is when he took over. Like after 2008, Parcells' first season. That's when he took control of the team.
But he had he had a part of the team longer than that.
I don't know, dude.
All right.
Why have him on the golf cart?
All right. I mean, I know.
I'm sure he's met Don Shula.
For a very long time, 2 helicopters used to fly into the stadium.
Mm-hmm. The Don. It's a good point.
I would just say
I'm happy that Don Shula's record right now seems very intact.
I want, if they decide to go that route, I want there to be a plan, right? Every time there's been a new coach situation or a new quarterback situation or any of this, everybody's just done and say, we'll figure it out afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Get a better plan going into it as far as what your future is going to be, what you want your team to look like, what kind of guy can accomplish that, and then move forward.
Do we feel like if Chris Greer stays in charge, though, like, does this have any chance whatsoever?
Nope, absolutely not. That's like, if you're going to fire one, you got to fire everybody.
Do you think he knows that? Like, do you think he's come to terms with that?
It's
because I know that he likes these guys personally, right? Like, he does seem to be a guy. He doesn't want to get rid of them, but like,
does. That's one of the things.
It doesn't seem set up. Whatever they're gonna do,
right?
They got to do it all the way.
I would say this: one of the traits of a bad organization go throughout sports is their willingness to change quickly, right?
Mm-hmm.
That, it's not working, let's do it again. Oh, look, like at some point, and I appreciate that they tried to do it here, but at some point you have to like move on and you got to commit to something. Listen, Stephen Ross committed to how they wanted to build this. Go get veterans, F them picks, and all that. Now we're sitting back and going, not the way you probably should have did it. Let's go a different route. But I don't know if the guys you have in place.
They tried to they tried to steroid it. Like Mike McDaniel got to take over a team that was pretty decent, and they gussied it up with some picks. Like, look, a couple of things are going to be the pivot point of this era, right? It's going to be the Green Bay game where Tua hurt his head again and he couldn't play the rest of the year.
Right.
You know, a game he was balling out. And it was at Christmas and the Tennessee game. Like, those are going to be the games that we're going to be like, if those different things didn't happen, then maybe the Dolphins in this iteration could have done something. They didn't. And then it was over because it wasn't sustainable. It was like it was
what you do to put, like, they tried to add a cherry onto a cake that wasn't done. Like, you hadn't built your core yet.
Mm-hmm.
You hadn't had the youth movement to where you got guys who are going to be on your team for 10, 15 years. You tried to not build it that way. And so they didn't have a base, and they threw cherry and whipped cream on the top of it, and it didn't work out. So acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. They tried to acknowledge it while pulling your chain at the same time by saying, yeah, we're trying to win. Yeah, we know you're trying to win, but we also know that you can't win as currently constructed. Now you acknowledge that. Everybody acknowledges that.
Mm-hmm.
Now we go to the point of this. Okay, Stephen Ross called him in and say, hey, buddy, look, I know we have identified the problem. I know we've sit here and talked about what we have to do to fix it. whose fault is it? Because the streets need a body.
Yeah.
Right? And that's how you got to do it. Right? Like, because you telling us without nobody having to suffer the consequences of that, it's not really fair. You want everybody to understand, wait a minute. We were supposed to be compete for this, compete for that. You wouldn't spend all this money on all these players. Everybody got hurt. You signed all these and now we're here rebuilding with guys that need time to develop, and we don't even get a body.
And Chris Greer's has definitely been laying the groundwork to be Mike McDaniel. Be the
Oh,
it's definitely already happened.
When you say these words about another guy in your organization, when you say, "Oh well, he had a say in it,"
yeah,
you like,
or I should lean on coaches less.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, okay.
yeah. Okay.
That's why he's been around for 20 years.
Yeah,
that's why he's been around.
Yeah, but somebody should ask him, "Then what the hell you been doing these last 7 years?
Dude?
What, twiddling your thumbs?"
Dude, I think a lot of times we can tell people what they want to hear and not the reality of the situation, because people want to hear something. People don't want to know things.
Wash his hands of it.
Yep.
You know? That's our show, everybody. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope the Panthers get themselves another win tonight. Love you, cats. You can hear that game right here. Hockman, Crowder, and Solana coming on up. We will talk to you rascals tomorrow.